Sorry.
No, quite all right. We are recording, so hello to those watching at home.
Hello.
We'll do, let's get my other fantasy grounds. I'm going to put the message of the day up so people can read along from home. So last session, you came to the Corrupted Grove, ready to have your student test, your excursion, your test that definitely was not going to be a trap. And you were taken by your best friend, the master, Jodan, who is enamored with all of you. He really likes you. And you came to this corrupted grove, and you quickly realized that this was quite beneath you in your skills, beating up little twigs and vines and other branches. They went fast, but in the course of laying waste to these little creatures, you did kind of wake up the Gulthius tree a little bit. And the corrupted tree ant came to life as well and didn't like what was happening and came to attack, all while the Gulthius tree was spitting little tiny blights at you in an attempt to get you to leave, which didn't work. And then as you're kind of wiping the floor with these things, and once Jodan sees this tree ant attack, he figured that was a great time. Right after, of course, Naruk arrived in the nick of time to join the fight. And Jodan called out while you were in the middle of this fight, giving you some, what did he say? Do I have the wrong message?
He said, you think I don't know? Did you think I don't? Yeah.
Yeah, he called out that the Zentarum sends their regards and sprung the trap that was definitely not expected by anybody. So you saw a couple of very large wolf-like creatures that seemed to shift and blink in and out of existence, as well as a large shadowy figure that you'd never seen before that seemed to ebb and flow like smoke. At one point, he even took Jodan away somewhere else and then brought him right back for a bit more. Unfortunately, Jodan found himself fairly ineffective against the folk band, trying to punch some people who don't care to be punched, and really is not having much success at all against the folk band, to the point that Mam finally trapped him inside a wall of force with her to, if I recall correctly, to protect him from Vark, who was intent on dealing the death blow to Jodan. Not sure if he's going to appreciate that or not. I'm not sure if he's going to just go down quickly or easily, but we are about to find out. So here we are. We are at the very bottom of the order, and Bubble, we understand, is going to give help action to somebody, and Michael has a question. And he'll have to unmute himself so we can hear it.
Okay, I wanted to point out that similar to last time, the altitude of both Amos and Squigos didn't carry over.
Okay, very good. Well, I think we all know that Amos was about 700 feet up in the air.
I want to say it was 380. I think I capped it off at 380.
Let's see. Jump.
Just this tiny little dot up in the air. We know he's still there, but it's also like, I'm getting out of here.
Yeah, the last thing we need is him dropping concentration on Bless. By being mercilessly, just destroyed.
I can't quite make out on the feed exactly how high you were. I think you, Zwazos, were at least 50 feet up.
I think that sounds right. I'm fine with just saying that.
Okay. All right. I think you found that was the right distance to be out of the reach of the vines from the tree ant there.
Wasn't it 60 feet for the
I thought
Gulthius tree?
Maybe.
I thought we had figured it was 60. And I'm pretty sure Zwazos was outside of that.
Okay. Yeah, let's go with 60 then.
Okay, let's go with 60.
So, because I went 50 feet. And I was 50 feet away, but still within the root thing.
Yeah, 60 feet was the radius. The height that it got me at 40 feet.
Mm-hmm.
So, but it didn't get me when I was up higher.
Okay. Yeah.
Well, I mean, it's dead. So
It doesn't matter.
I'll let Zuazos, I'll let you decide. Do you want him to be 50 feet or 60 feet? Do you have a preference?
I'm gonna split the difference and go 55.
All right. I
Just for the
can't
fun.
fly 55. Yeah. All right. So Bubble flew down and it looked like he gave the help action to Vark. Is that correct?
Yes, that is correct.
Okay. And that brings us to the top of the order. No, that brings us to Jalen, who's not here. I was testing something. That brings us to Naruk, who's really feeling quite sleepy right now. He's not feeling so good. He ran all day. He's really kind of exhausted. He's having low blood sugar problems.
Oh, poor Naruk.
Almost like he just come back from a pickleball lesson.
That's right.
Yep.
So he sees you guys have everything under control. He's going to go sit down, put his head between his legs, and just kind of hyperventilate for a few minutes.
Oh, poor Naruk.
At least he's not bloodied anymore.
Let's see. Okay, Jodan. Jodan is trapped in a wall of force with Ma'am. He's kind of looking around. He sees Vark just outside this. You can see through the wall of force, right? It's translucent and transparent. He kind of sees Vark there, and he's doing some math in his head. And you see him kind of turn and look towards the shadowy figure who's right next to him on the other side. And it seems to have some sort of maybe communication that you can't, nonverbal communication between him and this creature. And then he's gonna turn to Ma'am, and he's gonna try to be less ineffective here. So he is going to dash forward and try to strike you in a very specific spot.
Nick, I'm sorry, but I think Ma'am was big also.
Yeah, I was. I was big. 27. Well, we're not gonna shield that. Wait, I'm at 19 because of Blade Song. Still, yep, no shield.
No shield. All right. So he's actually going to do a little bit of damage here, and you feel this kind of strike into you, and you just feel this ripple kind of go through you. And then you kind of feel this, like you feel your innards start to like seize up a little bit. But you're able to fight it off. You're able to fight it off.
I was going to say, not the innards.
Yeah. That looks like stunning strike.
Right.
My innards.
See Ma'am lift her leg a little bit. Oh, that's better. Let's see. Okay, this wolf's going to expire.
Trapped in a bubble.
in poor Jodan. All right, and Nyx is up. You're facing one of these wolf-like creatures here.
Yeah, I am, and I think I'm still invisible. I think so.
You are invisible. Yeah.
Sweet. So I'm gonna just. Yep, I think I still have it like automatic advantage. So I'm just gonna get down on this little bugger. All right, cat sword. Perfect. Let's see if I do poison.
A little max damage. Oh,
no poison. Second sword strike. Oh, that was so close to it.
Yeah!
Oh, it was! Yes!
Yes, it was. Ooh, pretty close to man.
And then let's see if it does poison.
Oh,
it does. Here's the poison.
Nice!
Very nice.
Holy.
And then I do not have very many key points yet left, so I'm just going to use my offhand bonus attack with my cat claws. I don't know if that's a hit. Okay. And then okay. Oh, so close, but I'm gonna call it. Yeah, I'm gonna call it. I'm gonna just stay here, and everybody sees that the wolf is suddenly just like has a huge gash in it, and is just like bleeding, and has the black ichor or like maybe, well, it's black itself, so maybe their veins are just popping out just a little bit, like
Yes.
yeah, it looks like it's on death's door.
See the
But
veins
yeah,
pulsing in its neck.
yeah, but I will stay here. I will stay here, and if it moves away from me, it's gonna be a problem.
So that's it for you. You're staying.
Yep, I trust Ma'am, and I trust Mark, and I know we have our flying buddies all around, and I can see Naruk is done for today. So I will make sure my job is to fight this wolf cat-ish creature in front of me.
All right. So it is the large shadowy shape's turn here. Let's see. Nope, you can't do that. Isn't that unfortunate? Well, he's not feeling so good. He's feeling a little incapacitated.
Oh, that's right. Ralthams.
Yep. So you kind of see him like he reaches towards Jodan, but like you see his hand just like stop at, close to Jodan. It just keeps trying to like reach out and like grab him, but he just can't do it. And that's it. That's all he's going to do. This pleasantly sizable wolf, he is going to. He did just feel something hit. He's got an idea of where it might be, but he's seeing this big old bear-like guy right here that he can see really well, and he's going to go after him. And you see
if it attacks a party member other than me, I get to use.
Yes, you do.
It is going to be my cactus. Hang on.
Oh my god, he crit again. Nice.
Amazing.
Yep. So it lashes out towards Vark, and it just feels this biting stab in its back, and it just turns in anger. And it's gonna blindly flail at this thing that keeps on stabbing it.
If I waste its turn, I'll waste its turn. Let's go,
baby. Right. Nope. First one's gonna miss. The second one will whip out as well. He's just whipping back and forth, ducking and jumping back.
I'm still within my little like square, like whoosh, whoosh. Like, all right. I know my 4 points. I know how to do this. Like, trying to remain calm and confident. All right, awesome. That will be Nyx, and I use my reaction. So until my turn, I am just here,
just hanging out. And now it is Wazos' turn.
Here we go. It's my turn.
It is your turn.
Sorry. Anyway, okay. I'm going to where am I? Okay, so I'm gonna clear my targets. I'm gonna target douchebag von Duschenstein.
Right.
And attack spiritual weapon. Oh no. That should not have. I mean, I rolled double force, so
yeah. Well,
that should have been advantage.
Because you're invisible, it gave you. Okay, yeah, that's a miss.
Oh my god, it is a miss.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. I was charging. I really didn't want that to miss, and like,
sure,
I really. Like, but I'm not gonna use my favor of the gods on it. No, that's ridiculous.
Oh, why would you do that? You use that all the time.
Well, I think it's better saved for saving throws.
Okay.
Anyway, so that being said, say that again.
Nothing.
A favor God's in the hand is worth two in the bush.
Exactly. Anyway.
Anywho.
And then we're going to go ahead and we're going to rinse and repeat. Oh, no, sorry. That was my mistake.
Roll the attack now. See if it... Okay, very good. It worked out anyway. And another hit. Wow.
No! I really wanted that 20.
Nice.
Yeah! Eat it!
So Zwazos, as you kill this thing, like you see its form, like the shadow kind of like pulses out, and then all the shadow just like collects in one spot, and it just kind of winks out of existence. You hear in the back of your head a, yes, send it back to me.
Do I recognize this voice?
Yes, it's your patron.
I love my patron, I assume.
What is your patron?
I mean, I don't know. It's only spoken to me in shadowy voices here and then.
Yep.
It's very,
What's
very
not to love?
It liked that.
Well, I like anything that likes the elimination of evil from the world, which is my primary objective in existence.
Absolutely.
That's
right. Any movement?
No, I'm gonna stay right where I am. No.
Oh.
I'm gonna go up 10 feet. I'm gonna go up 20 feet.
Oh, nice even 75.
Is what I meant. Yes.
Okay.
I was doing it by counting the clicks on the mouse, not the.
Gotcha.
I wasn't actually looking.
You weren't counting in 5. Okay. And Amos, is he flying straight up still?
No, he's just staying.
Okay. He's just hovering in place. Very good. All right. Ma'am, you are trapped in a wall of force with Mr. Jourdan.
I mean, I'd probably say it more like he's trapped in here with me, but I'm looking. I think I still have my spirit shroud effect on me, which I should not.
Okay.
Because Wall of Force should have replaced
Wall
that.
of Force. Okay.
Yes.
I'll take that off.
Thank you. And I am gonna attack Jourdan. Oh, not from Bubble though. And we will call this a booming blade. Yeah, okay. I remember how to use Fantasy Grounds. Oof! That was so close to a 20.
Whew.
Well, we'll
go just to avoid it.
Regular attack. All right. We'll throw on my Giant Smite damage to this.
Oh, Chris is here.
And
oh, hey.
Oh, whoa!
What theme park are you at?
Universal.
Nice.
We're in Diagon Alley right now.
Yes!
Nice.
I knew it was Harry Potter. Look at that! Oh my god! Sorry, I saw the dragon, Chris. Sorry.
Yep, me too.
Hold on. Some butterbeer.
Oh, what a butterbeer.
Oh my god.
The dragon.
Chris, it's so nice to see you. It's just
so
nice to see you.
you.
Diagon Alley's great and everything, but come on.
I mean,
come on, he's with his family.
say, I'm here with everyone else. They're just doing rides, which I can't do. I figured I'd pop in and see what you guys were up to.
We're doing the shadow thing.
Hey, what's this wee stuff?
Yeah, it's not like
this guy. At least I think.
Awesome.
Awesome. Who's
Turn
turn it?
guns.
I believe
Is it my turn yet?
I was about to roll damage.
You got some construction going on there?
Yeah, but he's about to.
Okay, that's awesome.
Okay, that was worth it.
What?
That was worth it.
I'll try to stay muted because I'm sure it's super loud for you guys.
That was awesome.
That was pretty cool.
Awesome.
Yeah,
Oh
that was totally like I was sitting here and I was thinking like, Chris must know it's loud. Why isn't he muting? And now I know why. She wanted us to be able to experience that.
Yes.
And he knew it was coming. It must have something to do with that squeaking.
Yep.
Yeah, it was real loud, real quick.
That's awesome.
All
right.
So I hit Jodan. I applied my Giant's Might. I don't think this is going to kill him, but I'll go ahead and declare that this is non-lethal. And I'll roll some damage.
Oof.
Nice.
Yeah, you hit him good. He gets his arms up a little bit, but he takes that full force.
And I think I can do this, but go ahead and tell me if I can't. I'm gonna Misty Step out of the Wall of Force.
Oh, can you do that?
I'm pretty sure I did a little bit of research, and it seemed like you can. But I if you want to, however you want to roll on that.
Yeah, nothing says you can't. Nothing says you can't teleport in or out, right?
Yeah, the
physical
general
things can pass through it.
The argument that I saw was that in previous editions, teleporting was defined as moving through the ethereal plane, which Wall of Force specifically stops. But that's not how teleportation works in 5th edition.
Yeah, I think physical. Yeah, no, you can do that. That's fine.
Great. I am going to.
I'm really sorry to jump in. I want to make sure I understand what's happening. Is teleportation not a magical effect?
It is, but the magical effect isn't passing through this. Like the magical effect is Ma'am. So you're casting the spell on Ma'am.
Right.
So the spell isn't traveling through.
Okay.
Right? Like,
yeah.
If you were outside the spell, you couldn't cast it on someone inside the spell. You couldn't target.
Right. Yeah.
So, do I understand correctly that Ma'am is going to thunderstep out of the Wall of Force?
No, she's going to Misty Step out of the Wall of Force.
Yeah. Yeah, thunderstep.
Cool. Cool. If that all is above the board, I am going to. I will Misty Step. I've got 30 feet. I'm gonna go here. Oh yeah, we'll go. Well, I guess. Yeah, we'll go here. And before I end my turn, let me check off that spell slot. Before I end my turn, Ma'am says, "Hey, Nyx, whenever you're done with this here cat, why don't you come just stand right here?" And she kind of holds her hand out right next to her for Nyx to come join her. And that is my turn.
All right.
I love it so much. I just love it so much.
All right. Vark no longer has a giant shadowy figure to kill, so in the interest of speeding this all up here, he's going to turn around and flank said Wolfie boy. And he's going to do his best to kill it. Yeah, that'll hit. All right, he'll do a little bit of damage. He gets a second attack, right? He's got more than one attack.
Yeah.
I assume he's got the extra attack. Yep. All right, he's going to do that again. Yeah.
Is he in the middle of a frenzied rage?
That should have been.
Wouldn't he have flanking advantage?
Yeah, that's why I just rolled it again. I forgot that
okay.
second one. He is frenzied, isn't he?
Yeah, I think he was.
I don't see. He didn't put the frenzy on.
Is it worth it to just message him and ask?
Well, it would have carried over.
I want to say that he was frenzied, but I don't want to make the decision for him and then give him a level of exhaustion in 5 rounds.
I agree. Yeah, it's an extra bonus action attack. I don't think it's going to make or break this fight, so I'm not going to worry about it.
Cool.
But he did get a hit, so get some damage on that. Oh, big damage. Chris is going to be so mad at me for not killing that.
Oh, there's Chris.
Yeah, this is.
Chris is going to be so mad at you for not rolling better.
Yep. All right, let's see. This little needle blight here moves a couple of inches.
I forgot that there was still one of them.
Oh yeah, he's gonna take you out. He's sick of this shit. He's gonna flick some needles at Ma'am. Hey, yeah. Oh shit. All right, that's his turn. All right, and we're back to Bubble.
Great. Bubble will same thing as last turn. Fly in, help Vark, and fly back to that same exact spot.
Okay, sounds good. Naruk he's kind of holding his forehead. He's trying not to vomit. He's fine. Master Jodan now sees that he's all alone. Nobody to hang out with. You see him kind of poking at the wall. Gonna poke at the wall a little bit.
I imagine it's like almost like a sci-fi type thing where like it's invisible until you like touch it, and then you see this like rippling of like the runes that are like the magic making it.
Nice. Then he starts like, miming like a box, walking along, and finally he just moves into the center, and you see him kind of like, he almost looks like he's meditating a little bit. His eyes closed, his hands kind of move into place.
I kind of envisioned him just like uselessly, just because he's mad, just uselessly swiping at the magical weapon, the spiritual weapon.
Yeah. No, he's not going to do that. He's just sitting in the middle. He's good. Waiting. All right, Nyx, you are up.
It doesn't help when my fingers are wet, and when every time I touch my screen, it doesn't register. So I'm not physically at my computer. So if you could do that, Nick, it would be awesome of you
I can do that.
finish off that wolf. And I absolutely heard ma'am. So now Nyx is absolutely gonna do their best to finish off this wolf. So just 2 cat sword swings and the bonus claw. If that doesn't finish it off, I don't know what will. So is it dead now?
It is dead now.
In one swipe or what?
Just took one swipe.
Sweet. So I will use my movement after, and I will walk up to ma'am and I will grab their hand so that she knows I'm there.
I'm ready.
I'm ready.
All right. So large shadowy shape has dissipated. The wolf gives out a little whimper and expires. And Zwazos is up.
I'm going to go ahead and unmute first of all.
There you go.
And then control target. Let's try this again. I'm going to hit disadvantage to undo to make sure it goes right. And then attack spiritual weapon. Fuck you!
Yeah, okay, that's fine. That's a miss.
All right. And then, just because there's nothing else to do, and I haven't had a chance to do so in a while, Zwazos is going to fly down, and I'm going to nail this dude here.
You're up 75 feet. How much flight movement do you have?
Oh, I am up 75 feet. Dang it.
Yeah, you are. Looks like you're going to have to Eldritch Blast him.
Fine.
Or Zwazos. Too high for his own good.
Well, okay. That green flame blade damage will only trigger on a melee attack, right? It's not going to trigger if I Eldritch Blast.
Yeah, no. You have to use the blade, right? Like, that's the material component is an actual blade.
Yeah, I just want to make sure that functionality will kick in. So attack Eldritch Blast. Oh, no, wait. I'm sorry. It doesn't matter. It missed. Okay. So I got to clear my targets because I'm still targeted Don Jordan.
Although you would have been at advantage, wouldn't you? Because you're still invisible.
I would have. I just figured. Do you want me to just roll a second attack roll, Chris, or do you want me to just roll it again on advantage?
Just roll it again. You attacked the wrong person. That doesn't count.
Okay. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm holding C and then instead of control to a target. There we go. Oh, it did do the.
Yeah, you hit the damage.
Everything's.
Just roll the attack.
I'm gonna.
That's fine.
My stupid hotkeys are all messed up. Okay. It's dead.
It's dead.
It
died.
I'm gonna send my other two Eldritch Blast beams just at the wall of force, just in futility, because I'm pissed that I can't get to him.
Yep. And they both stop at the wall.
And that's my turn.
Okay. And Amos hovers in place.
Yes.
All right, ma'am, you're up. You got you're holding Nix's hand.
Ma'am just says, "You ready to go for a ride?" And is going to Thunderstep. And we'll bring the two of us back in there with Jodan. And do I have anything I can do as a bonus action? I think I already used my second wind. Yeah, I think that will be it for me.
All right. Tree's not doing anything. Yeah, Bark is kind of doing the same things Wazos did. You see him just kind of slamming his hammer on this wall of force. Let me in! Damn you, ma'am!
Sorry.
Not the thunder, I'm supposed to bring the lightning!
We had a beautiful thing.
Quick question. If I hit ma'am with my hammer, would that drop the wall?
If you could hit ma'am, maybe. But they're back inside the wall, so you can't hit them either.
You son of a bitch. You'll come out eventually.
Right. Bubble is now up.
Bubble is not going to give Bark the help action this time. Bubble preens.
Here we go. Okay. All right. You are preening. It is Naruk's turn. He's feeling better. You see him kind of wipe his forehead, take a deep breath, kind of look around, stands up. Oh, I don't feel so good. All right, what's going on? And he just kind of walks into the force field. Oh, God damn it.
Is he hungover again?
Tired. He ran all the way here, and he's not much of a runner. He
25 feet of
a little too
movement.
much. All right, now it's Jodan's turn. He has no idea that Ma'am brought along a friend because the friend is invisible.
Oh, yeah.
So he's going to do his thing. He's going to go after Ma'am. You see, as soon as his turn, you see his eyes open, and he immediately rushes forward to hit you, Ma'am.
Well, as soon as he does,
Fuck, he's gonna miss.
As soon as he attempts to hit him, I am going to claw his eyes. I'm going to claw his eyes.
You are not within range, though.
No,
I don't. Could I? Was it too late to say that I would have put Nyx there
next to me? I can't see the screen right now because I'm still in the kitchen. So whenever,
I think that's fine. You're fine.
Okay.
Never mind.
Yeah. If you can use the cat claws on him as my reaction, I would really appreciate it.
Yep, that's gonna hit.
Very, very nice.
Yeah, that's gonna hit. All right, and you do max damage. There's another 12 damage. So he reaches out to hit Ma'am, and Ma'am moves her hammer in the way, and he punches and as he does that, he feels these claws rake across his ribs underneath his arm. Immediately drops his arm down. Fuck!
I say nothing, and I just say nothing, but Nyx is so ready to just be on the flank of him.
Yeah.
Monk ain't so composed now, huh?
Yeah, you can see he's getting a little flustered at this point. And at this point, you see him he's gripping his thing here, but he reaches out to punch again.
No!
And he gets a hit off.
Great.
All right. Get some good damage in there. But you maintain control. And then
all that matters.
His foot strike out, aiming towards your knee.
There's 3 hits. You're gonna have to.
Yeah, he lands solidly on your kneecap, and you see him grab his foot afterwards. He's like, "Oh fuck!"
I don't skip leg day.
Yeah.
Just so we're on the same page. If you drop that wall,
Yes.
All right, next.
Yep, sorry, I was taste testing. So I will get in a flanking position again. I'm not there, so flanking position. I don't know. I hope Ma'am knows. know that I would do that for them.
She can see you. She's got 10 feet blind sight.
That's right. Sweet.
So I scooch into the back of Jordan, and I am going to use my sword and do 2 hits with it.
Right. First one is a hit. That's good damage.
See if it's poison.
There's also poison.
Wonderful, but monks at a certain point don't have resistance to poison or aren't poisonable.
I'm not targeting. I screwed that up. Okay.
Is Nyx doing lethal damage here, or?
I'd say the first one is, and then they remember not to kill him.
All right.
And then the only reason they're using the sword is because they know most monks at least my level and above, which she assumes Jodan is at, is resistant or not even can't be poisoned anymore. So the first strike, just absolutely going for the kill, and then it's like and we'll now just be going for non-lethal damage.
That does a little bit of damage. No No poison on that one. That is your action. You want to do anything else? Any bonus actions? Any key powers?
The bonus. I pressed the wrong button. The bonus action will make my claws, and I will try this one's to stunning strike.
Okay, so are you doing the stunning strike off the sword attack, or are you doing it with the cat claws?
If I should do it with the one that I know hit, right? So this one, try to stunning strike.
Right. And he saves.
Oh.
Yep. And that's, I only have one key point left. So Nyx is on, don't use it until you absolutely need to. So just a cat claw down the back, non-lethal damage.
Right. That is a hit. Medium damage. All right. And he is slashed up, like he's bleeding down the side. You can see his ribs, are bleeding. His back is now bleeding. His nose is bleeding.
Yep.
He's hurting. I assume you want to stay where you are and flanking?
Yep, I'm staying exactly where I am, and I'm just gonna do the whole cage maneuver. If he moves, I'm right there.
Thwack! All right, and Zwazos is up. Does he want to get a better view of what's going on inside the?
Yes. So. Oh no, but that was too much. We'll go like that, probably.
You have 50 normal flight, so you can get down to 25.
Oh, right. Thank you very much. I thought I had dropped down some on the other turn, but I'm realizing now that I had not done that. All right, so that'll do. And then, I'm sorry. Okay, cool. And then, Nick, would you permit me to use my action to do another spiritual weapon attack?
It's a bonus action. You have to use your bonus action.
Then I will control target.
Let's see.
Oh, god damn it. I forgot to. Well, they were both 16s. I finally hit.
All right, yeah. Nice.
And that was my bonus action. Yep. So then I guess I will oh crap. Dang it. I'm just realizing that everything else that I would do in this situation is a bonus action. Healing word's a bonus action. Turning spell slots into sorcery points is a bonus action. Hex is a bonus action. Hexblade's Curse is a bonus action. Of course, would you permit Hexblade's Curse to go through the wall? Probably no. Of course not. It's not a spell, but I mean, I imagine it probably still counts as a magical effect.
Yeah, I would still say that it's something that passes.
So then it doesn't matter. So then I guess that's my turn.
All right. And Amos is hovering, and Mam is up.
All right. Mam's just gonna swing away.
With advantage for flanking.
Did we ever talk about this? Sorry, go ahead. Finish your.
I was just gonna say, I can do non-lethal damage with like booming blade, right? Or would it?
If the spell damage is what does the last damage, then no.
Okay, then I will not do that. I'll just do a normal attack. Advantage targeted and rolling. Nice. We'll do Giant Smite on this.
Oh boy.
Non-lethal damage. There it is.
Just enough. By 9? Really? I thought it was 19. Okay. That's weird. It says it exceeds his hit points by 9, but I think it was only 1. That's weird. But either way, he goes down. Like you see his arms go up to try to block the blow and just smash. Like part of his cheek, you can see his cheekbone just fold in, and his eyes just roll back in his head, and he just falls backwards and just like a wet noodle just falls on the ground.
Oh, damn! I was kind of holding back on that one. That was nasty.
I just want to do it.
Here's Chris.
Oh, Chris, so you want to ride now?
Nope. I've just been sitting here listening, walking around.
There we go.
Sounds like Link playing the flute.
Oh, no.
The ocarina.
All right, so Jodan is a wet pile of clothing and flesh, mostly covered with blood at this point. Every other monster in the area seems to be dead, except for the Gulthius tree, which seems like it really just wants to shrink down and avoid notice as much as possible. So you are all officially out of combat.
Nyx immediately, I mean, they know Ma'am has blind sight at this point, so Nyx immediately gets down and uses the rope to bind Jodan and also make sure that he's still breathing.
Yep. He is still breathing. It's definitely a labored kind of breath.
All right. Do I have
you hear like a nasty like wet whistle coming from like his nose.
Ew. So I kind of clean him up just a little bit out of pity. And then
Is he stable? Like, does he need to be stabilized, or is he like?
No, the non-lethal. So you knock him unconscious. Yeah. He's not dying.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay, he's not dying. Cool. I was thinking stabilization is needed. All right. So after all of this, I just make sure he's nice and bound tightly, and then clean him up a little bit because it's just pitiful. And then I will. I mean, I don't know if I can drop the invisibility on myself. I think it was cast by somebody else, so I don't know if I can. I don't know.
No, I don't think you can actually.
So I'm just still invisible. I'm like, all right, so that sounds like we did. It looks like we did our job. And then I'm looking up and I'm looking at myself, and I can see through myself.
You look to the left a little bit, and you see Vark, and he's just like staring down at Jodan.
Hey, Nyx, why don't you search him while you're down there?
Oh, good idea. And I go down and I start searching through his pockets if there are any. I don't know what monks carry on them anymore.
Yeah, he doesn't carry a pouch or anything like that. He didn't have any weapons on him. It's mostly just like his monk robes. And you kind of look through those robes. You don't like well, let's go ahead and see.
Investigate, yes.
Men might say, see if he has any kind of, identifying anything from Zentarum on it.
Oh, all right. I have to click that for you, don't I? Because you're not at your investigation.
Yes, please.
All right. Not bad. Not bad. I mean, he's just kind of wearing robes, so you kind of go over, and you kind of pat him down. You don't really find anything on him. After hearing, ma'am say, look for any identifying marks, the only thing that you really find on him that's different or identifying is he does have what looks like a tattoo on his right arm, like on his shoulder area. And it's kind of it almost looks like a coiled dragon, but it's like there's like a pole and it's coiled with its tail at the top and the head at the bottom. But other than that, there's nothing you recognize as any type of identifying marks.
So it's coiled like backwards. The tail is at the top and the head's at the bottom.
Yes. Yeah.
Interesting.
Oh, that's. Yeah.
So, I'm sorry, I stepped away. So, I assume we're looking for something to connect him to the Zentarum.
Yeah, that's what we were checking for.
Yeah, Nyx checked like for any items on him, and then ma'am mentioned to look for any identifying marks, and all you found was a tattoo on his arm.
Did he have anything on him?
No, he doesn't have any pockets or pouches or any. He didn't carry any weapons or anything like that.
No, he is the weapon.
That's right.
Well, he's not a monk, so
not against you guys.
Oh, Jordan's mistake.
That's right.
I've been laughing about that for the past 2 weeks. Okay, so I guess we drag him back to the monastery.
Awesome. That thing is so cool. I mean, up to you guys. Ma'am certainly could, put him on her shoulder and carry. Either Vark could too. Either one of you could just, kind of fireman carry him on your shoulder.
Yeah, I was thinking.
Ma'am is fully going to wait the 10-minute concentration that this spell lasts, and basically just like let Vark cool down.
Yeah. and you can visibly see when his rage dissipates.
Oh, and he's exhausted. Now he's exhausted. Oh no, he's not. That's right. We determined.
No, because he didn't frenzy. Yep. And the bless is going to wear off.
And will be small.
Your invisibility ran up in 6 more seconds afterwards. So bless and invisibility and rage are gone.
Ma'am is no longer large. All her buffs would go down.
All right.
So we should definitely tie him.
I think Nick's already did that.
Yeah, Nick's tied him up. I'm going to run to the bathroom real quick while you guys decide what to do with Master J.
So he's tied, gagged.
I don't think we said we gagged him, but probably wouldn't be a bad idea.
Yeah, we should definitely tie, gag, and we should blindfold him. Because I know he's not a spellcaster that we know of, but still.
I don't know. He was. I mean, his spells, his teleportation was countered by we know that he can
at least cast some somehow. So then, yes. So yes, tie, gag, blindfold.
I mean, yeah, I don't disagree with that.
And maybe even I'm kind of tempted to be. Well, I guess he wouldn't. If he's tied, he wouldn't be able to cast anything with somatic components. If he's gagged, he wouldn't be able to cast anything with verbal components. So
yeah, I'd say tied in a way that his hands are at his sides, tied and cannot. Yeah.
Or you guys could just let me carry him.
Yeah, I think
not happening.
I promise he'll make it.
How big is he? Is he how small is he?
I think Nick said he was just an average sized guy, less than 6 feet.
Like a 200-pound man.
Yeah.
So I was kind of
Nick is back, so you can ask.
And maybe I could keep him in, I could carry him with in my talons. But he'd have to be pretty small for me to do that.
He's not a big guy. He's definitely he's thin. I'd say he's about $150, maybe 160.
But he's certainly too big for me to carry midair.
What's your carrying capacity?
If carrying capacity is 15 times your strength score, yes. So mine's 150.
I should say.
I think it says it at the bottom of your inventory page.
That's where it is.
Yeah. Finally. Yeah. So my push pull drag is 300. So maybe I could just drag him.
I mean, if I can drag him.
You can't carry him with your talons. That's not. So you'd have to stow your shield and sword to then carry him with your arms. But you could carry him if you wanted to.
I could? Oh, I mean...
You only have 55 pounds of stuff. So you add him. That's 200. That's within your.
But my carrying capacity is
your
150.
maximum is 150. Yeah. So you can lift, pull, drag, but you can't fly with. Exactly.
So then I guess we're still talking about how to keep Vark from just still senselessly murdering him.
What does Vark think about that?
I offered to carry. I said I wouldn't kill him.
You did say you wouldn't kill him?
I mean, no, but
I mean,
you said he would carry him.
I said I'd carry him and we'd bring him wherever we needed to go. So we'd get there in one piece.
He'd get there in one piece.
In one piece. Yes. So no, I mean,
like, tear him limb from limb.
So we need. Can we get some kind of assurance from Buzz that he won't just kill this dude just because?
Maybe bite his arm.
That's not.
I just want one arm.
I'm having a hard time hearing what you're saying about the carousel music.
I mean, he said he'd bite his arm off, just one, and I'm on board for that. That's not lethal damage.
Might bleed out.
I mean,
we'll stabilize him afterwards with a medicine.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. You'd have to either heal or stabilize him after that. That would count as lethal damage if you don't immediately, stop that.
I'll leave him alone.
Okay.
Ma'am walks to the edge of the wall and says, "Mark, as long as you just let us get him back and prove what we need him to prove, and as long as Nick's all right with it, I would say after that, you can have at it. We just need him to prove that he's with the Zentara."
Deal.
All right.
Okay. So are you going to drop the wall of force?
Yeah, I'll drop the wall of force. I still definitely waited long enough to see that Vark like cooled down, wasn't in the rage anymore, and yeah.
I'm guessing spiritual weapons back
there. Hey, my wife's home.
Okay.
All right. So the wall of force drops. Vark immediately raises his weapon and
my kids are all done their ride, so
okay.
I will catch you guys later.
Perfect.
All right. Awesome, man. Thanks for sharing. That's awesome.
That was awesome. He showed us the dragon.
Yeah,
that was pretty awesome.
That was really cool.
All right. So you have Jodan. He has all of his limbs intact. Vark is fireman's carrying him. Is that right?
I mean, somebody is. We have 3 creatures capable of carrying him easily. I mean, Nick can carry him too.
What how long did it take us to get out here?
A few hours. It took about 4 hours. So you think it'll, and Nyx was marking like the lefts and the rights on the way there. So you can easily find your way back. It'll take about 4 hours.
Okay. Oh, go ahead.
Sorry. I know I started as soon as the wall comes down. I'm going to go to those creatures that we fought that weren't the blights and try to take parts of them or their head or something to show. Like, I don't think the shadow creature is around anymore, right?
No, there's nothing left of that.
There's nothing left of that. But the wolves and there was something else, wasn't there?
There's the twig blights, the vine blights, the needle blights, the treant, and then there was just the blink wolves and the shadow thing.
So I'll take the blink wolves head or something and the tentacles.
Like that, the head would be a really good
Would it fit?
It's not going to fit in your pocket. You'd have to carry it.
What about the bag of holding?
I mean, you can put it in there. It's going to get blood all over everything that's in there. Putting a nasty severed head in there.
I think. Wait,
according to the rules.
Do I have?
According to the rules, it goes into an interdimensional space and everything's together. Right?
I thought It's my understanding that if you have things in a bag of holding, you reach into it and you give a mental cue as to what you want, and it materializes for you to take.
Right, but it's in an interdimensional space together. All the stuff is together in an interdimensional space.
I mean, okay.
Then, is the head
just like all those arguments that we've had about putting people in there with plants for oxygen and all that.
Okay. Hang on. Is it
just
more
like hoisted over her shoulder?
Is it more
like one of those hobo things?
I'm talking. Is it more than 8 cubic feet big?
The whole thing is the whole body is, but if you want to cut the head off, it's not. It's like a 2 foot cube or whatever.
Okay, and then how much does that head weigh?
Like 10 pounds.
Cool. So I have a Heward's handy haversack still. It's like a backpack, and the central piece I can put the head in.
Yeah, you can put a nasty, gross, cut off head inside your bag if you want, just like the bag of holding.
I have a regular backpack, and then I have that thing. I've been carrying a lot, and I keep forgetting that I have what is essentially the bag of holding, only in a backpack form. So I will put the head in the central part and just be like, yes.
I mean, do you want to like wrap it in something first?
Oh yeah, I have rags. I can like sort of just roll it, just stick its tongue back in its mouth and roll, like wrap it up. Yeah, and then just squeeze it and pop it into the center of the backpack.
Okay.
And then the tentacles, I'll just coil up, and then I can put one on each pocket.
Nasty.
I have a bunch of different scraps of fabric that I'm just like, okay, just gotta coil this up like a
different scraps of blink wolves.
And then
I really could have just carried it, but okay.
Yeah. When we get to the monastery, I'll just cast investation to clean the haversack.
What?
One of the things
that's going to clean the blood off your haversack with prestidigitation.
Soil, anything less than, I think, what is it? Is it 5 cubic feet?
Yeah, but it's a cantrip, so you can just do it over and over and over and over and over again. It's fine.
And I will scavenge the battlefield for anything that looks like Zentarum type of thing, other than what was summoned. So just like look for any identification of what he was talking about, Zentarum, etc.
Was there anything on the blink wolves, like tags? Yeah. No, of course not. Why would they do that? That would be dumb and too obvious.
Yeah, no Z brands in the wolves or anything like that. No.
I like what they did to the undead. They were cocky.
Yeah, he didn't. Yeah, he underestimated his enemies quite a bit. Never even got to attack him.
The Zentarum has been an organization for what, decades, years. Yeah, so they know. Yeah,
they know better than to make things obvious.
Mm-hmm. So I just
you don't really know. Okay. So you've got a couple of tentacles. You've got a beastie head. You looked around the battlefield, like you don't find anything other than just the creatures that you've battled. Yeah, that's really it. There's still the Golthius tree, although it doesn't seem to be active in any way. But other than that, you've got the 3 blink wolf bodies and one that's been cut up into nasty little pieces. And that's it. And Jodan's still napping.
I'm gonna just take a second, I don't know, like a minute or two, and do a quick sketch of what the blinks look like all together, right? Like not just pieces, and then what the shadow thing looked like,
Okay.
And then just make a very explicit, like remembering what Jodan said, like the Zentarum says hello or whatever the hell he said. Was that what he said?
The Zentarum send their regards.
The Zentarum send their regards, and like just make a very explicit note that that's what he said, and then like just like note taking in a journal. Like I was taught to in investigation, and then as soon as I'm done, we're gonna close it up and then not put it in the haversack, but in my actual sack.
Very good.
And then, yeah, I will make sure Naruk's ready to go because apparently Naruk is over there just exhausted.
Oh, he's fine now. He's fine. He just, he needed a minute. He was a little low blood sugar. He's okay.
Okay. All right. So as long as everybody else is ready, I know some other people have taken some pretty heavy damage. So
do we maybe want to take a short rest?
Yeah, we might want to take a short rest.
Me and my 19 hit points over here.
Yeah. Short rest would be wonderful.
Wow, you did get
Although
it
might not be. Maybe we go a little bit up the path away from the Gulthius tree.
I don't know. The Gulthius tree seems pretty chill with us. It seems like whenever they saw Jodan, it freaked out. But we can definitely.
Staying in the clearing, and are you going to step out? Okay.
No, we'll find a place to rest. We'll find a good, nice, covered, quiet, easily defensible.
I mean, it's just a short rest. So I mean,
yeah.
Niruk finds a little clearing. You guys leave this area. You head a little bit on the trail, and Niruk sees this. I think I see sunlight over here. Finds a nice little clearing for you all to lay down and do your thing.
Mario's wondering where we're streaming or whether you're just recording.
Oh yeah, no. Yep. Yeah, what you said. Yep. Oh no, we're not gonna see Mario. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. So you head just a little bit up the trail. You're taking a short rest, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. Is there anything anyone wants to do during this short rest? This 1 hour?
We can't. I can't ritual cast during a short rest, right?
Not and get the benefits of the short rest.
Okay.
You could do it, but you wouldn't get the benefit.
Right.
And I believe if anyone's doing hit points, Niruk will play a little ditty as well.
Oh. Yeah.
So you get the what's it called? The Song of Rest. So anyone who does a hit die gets an extra D6 as well. Oh wait. Nope, a D8.
Ooh.
D8. Awesome.
Yep.
Let me double check what my hit points are. Oh, I don't need to.
Nick, are you sure that at his current level it's not a D10?
I just looked. It said, yeah. 1D10 at the 13th level.
Ah, never mind.
Nick, would you mind putting that 3 on me as health that I just rolled on the D8?
Yep, I can do that. What about Niruk? Yeah, he's got.
Do I have any potions left?
Oh, anyone who has temp hit points can delete those as well from the bless. I think it was.
I have a potion if you need it. I have several potions if you need it, ma'am.
I think I should be good with just my hit dice.
Okay.
Just got one die. There you go. It feels good. I think Vark's going to take some too. It means he only wanted 2. Two. Okay. There we go. Vark's feeling better. All right. So, a couple of things happen while you're having your nice little rest. The first thing is.
Oh, we talked about it, and we said we gagged and blindfolded and made sure Jodan's arms were at his side.
Gagged, sure blindfolded, and bound in a way that he cannot move his. It's like.
Yes.
Okay. Jodan the Gimp. All right. So the first thing that happens is, let's see. I'm just going to go by the order up here. Nix, Mam, Swazos. 1 to 2 is going to be Nix. 3 to 4 is going to be Mam, and 5 to 6 is going to be Swazos. All right. So Swazos. As you're sitting there having your nice little rest, doing what you do, you hear a voice in your head, and you recognize it as Varnock, and you hear. Swazos, are you there?
Yes, I am.
And then a few seconds later, holy shit, you're alive! Jesus Christ, where have you been? Are you still in the Feywild?
Yes. How long has it been?
Oh my, it's. I've been trying to reach you for weeks. Fuck, Faerun is on fire. The giants have they seem to be discombobulated, but they're attacking. The frost giants have taken Port Last. Fuck, where are you? What where have you been? I've been trying to reach you every night.
We've been in the Feywild. I don't understand. I thought time moved slower. I thought that time. What happened? Dear. Next.
Did we get it backwards?
Because time moves differently in the Feywild. So when somebody comes to the Feywild, they're here for weeks and weeks and weeks, and only a few minutes.
Yeah, but we did. It's not a 1-to-1. It fluctuates
differently.
So
time works differently.
Oh no!
So what do we do? Do we get back there?
Oh.
Can you? Are you done there? Are you coming back?
I don't understand. I don't understand why your other attempts to contact me didn't work.
I don't know. I've been trying to reach you every single day.
I turn slowly
that I know of.
I turn slowly to Jodan.
And you see him starting to stir as well.
So tell them that we are going to work quickly to get back, but we have no idea how much time it's going to take.
Oh, yes, that. Yes, we're gonna get back as quickly as we can, but we don't know how long it's gonna be. Just hold out for us.
We're trying. We need you. Get here as soon as you can. I'll catch you up as soon as you get back. Shit. Yeah, no, they're alive.
Where should we meet him? Ask him where we need to meet him.
Where will you? Okay, yeah. So you ask him where can?
Sorry.
Where do you come out of the Feywild? Can you teleport? Can one of you? You can teleport, right? Teleportation circle.
Does teleportation circle? Does it work over the plains?
Of course, yeah.
Then let's just go back now.
I don't know the spell.
You don't? I thought you had a scroll.
No, I have the sigils. I don't know the spell myself.
Yeah, it was Bane that knew the spell.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck. Okay. All right. Well, shit. Where do you cross? Where can you cross back? Where can I meet you?
What's it called? The Great Tree or the Ever Tree or
the Grandfather Tree?
That one. The Grandfather Tree.
The crossing is at the Grandfather Tree?
Yes.
Okay.
I don't know. I only have listened to the stream, so
All right. I'll send some agents to the grandfather tree. As soon as you get there, I'll have them. Fuck, I don't know. I'll send one of the Harpers there that know the teleportation spell. Meet him at the grandfather tree as soon as you can. He'll wait there for you. We'll take you to Neverwinter.
Good.
All right.
We're on. Let's go.
Would Nick, you said the casting Phantom Steed for the whole party. You said you would allow that trick?
Yep.
Would that help in this situation? Like, I mean, I would have to wait 10 minutes to cast it myself, and then it'd be like an hour, like then we could start moving, and then it'd be like an hour. But then by then I feel like it would help us go faster for those last couple hours.
Yeah. I would say you can get there in about 2.5 hours versus the 4.
Okay, then
I'm not going to math it. I think that sounds right.
Yeah, I think that's
okay?
Totally. Yeah.
Ma'am
immediately.
Well, you don't have to. You only have to cast it. Oh, you have to cast it 4 times.
Right. Well, 5, 6 for all of us.
I mean, I don't need one.
Yeah, they're flying. I mean, I think you'd end up outpacing Zwazos. I think.
Because I think the horse.
I mean, we can do the math, or we can say you'll get there in 2.5 hours ish.
Well, what I'm saying is that if yes, the horses go like, I think they go 100 feet. Is that right?
100 feet or 13 miles an hour at a fast pace.
So then, but if I go, I know we promised we'd never do this again, but if I go now while you're casting while you're casting it, then well, Nick's already said we get there in about 2.5 hours.
Yeah, it doesn't
I'm not
really
sure what you're
matter.
for.
Right, like I would have to wait the 10 minutes anyways to cast it, and then from there it's just casting it for everybody. So I don't think Zwazos going ahead does much.
I suppose, yeah.
Do you?
And I don't think we should separate, especially not in the Feywild.
No, of course not. That's ridiculous.
You ever try to fly into the Lost Woods in Breath of the Wild?
Yes.
What is that?
It's a game.
In Zelda Breath of the Wild, there's like a forest, and if you try to like glide into it, you just like get teleported to the outside. You have to like go through the actual forest to get into
a special path you have to go on before you get sucked away.
Awesome.
Right. Yeah, so I mean, Ma'am immediately just like plops down and is like, I know this doesn't seem like it's gonna make sense. Give me 10 minutes and I'm gonna get us there faster. And she just starts like furiously like flipping through her spell book.
Okay. I will say that you got this message towards the end of your 1 hour rest, so you do get the short rest in, and then you start your casting. Jodan is stirring. He does seem to be conscious. Whether you care about that or not is up to you. You want to take any time to smack him around, ask him any questions, anything like that? I'm going to give him his 1 hit point, so he's awake and unhappy. We can't hear you, Mike. There you go.
I don't see any reason to ungag or untie or unblindfold him at all until we are back at the monastery. So fuck him. Yeah. He can goddamn wait. He can sit there and wait and listen to Ma'am cast Phantom Steed 5 times. And I hope it's very entertaining for him. And I'm lying. I don't hope it's very entertaining for him. I hope he's bored as fuck.
Okay, very good. So you're all on your way. Whoever is traveling with Jodan, a couple of times you hit enough bumps where he goes unconscious again and then comes back, and goes unconscious again and comes back. So after about 2.5 hours, you do reach back to the monastery. I will say that at one point in your journey, just before you make it back to the monastery, who was that? Ma'am. Before lands on ma'am. Ma'am, you hear Varnok's voice in your ear. Are you there, ma'am?
Yeah, I'm here.
Oh, good. Okay.
How long's it been?
It's been a day. Are you back? Are you close?
We're almost there. We're almost back to the monastery. Then how long was it from the monastery to the portal?
Shit.
It was about 4 to 5 hours, I think, traveling. Normal pace.
Is there any chance that, well, we could still use the steed trick after that.
Right,
but,
so we could get it down to probably about 2.5 hours again.
But is there any chance that there's anybody at the monastery
Possibly.
Teleportation?
Possibly. We're gonna have to put him down and be like, okay, this is the situation, and the material plane is on fire. The giants are rebelling. The breaking of the ordering has happened in that realm, so we are having to go. He is Zentarum, and he has said,
how are things going there, Varnok?
Bad. It's bad. The fire giants have sacked a number of small towns. They seem to be searching for something. Like I said, the frost giants have taken Port last.
Are they searching for the ruin stone?
No, it's the Vaudal something. Vaudal Dawn something. Someone knows. Someone else knows more about it in the in the Harpers. There's someone at the at Everland who knows more about giants. I haven't had a chance to talk to him. You might want to stop in there. They know more than I do.
That word, whatever he's trying to say, does that sound like a giant word? I speak giant. Like, does it ring any bells?
And you do have some ties to giants. So,
yeah.
I'm gonna give you a history check. See if you know anything about the bond.
Ooh. No, it's almost an 18.
You know it's a giant word, and you're like something Von and Dodd maybe, but you can't quite recall what it refers to. And he says, Vandalin's been destroyed. It was sacked. Lyland's not much better. It was a coordinated attack. They came in the night. I think they were looking for you. Vandalin's completely destroyed.
For us?
Only a handful of people got out, as far as I know. Lyland fared a little bit better. People got on the ships, but it's almost a total loss. So we're going to have you fly into Neverwinter. It's the best we have right now.
How have you been trying to reach us?
Same. I've been sending the same spell every night. I'm not sure why suddenly I was able to reach you. You said you're still in the Feywild, right?
Yeah, but until now we've been in the monastery.
Is there something in the monastery blocking?
I don't know. That's all
I don't know of anything that can block the sending spell. Like, it goes across planes of existence and in every distance. I've never heard of anything that can block it. I mean, I don't study magic, but you get my point.
Sure.
Could I make an Arcana check to see if anything occurs to me?
And could I help?
Are you proficient in Arcana? Then yes. Okay, we'll do Arcana. And you can roll with advantage.
Excellent.
Okay. All right. You can't think of anything specific, but you definitely know that there are, things that exist like, anti-magic fields. And you get the impression that, the right person with the right research could maybe craft an item or a spell that could negate a magical effect.
I mean, I think I even have spells that do that on a small scale. So yeah. Yeah, I mean, it could be any number of things. If we weren't so keen to keep him tied up, I'd have some questions for him. I don't think it's worth it right now. We just got to get back there.
We showed up at the front of the monastery, right? We were almost there.
Yep. Yeah, you have reached the monastery.
As pale as a black cat could look, Nyx just looks ghostly. Like, just, you can't see the color of their skin because they're black, but black fur, but like their facial expression is just like gone, and they are riding that steed as fast as it will go to the monastery. Yeah.
All right, so you are on the map here.
That's Master Kadir, right? Kadir there.
Master Kadir is one of the ones you know, and then Master Velastra is the other one that you know.
As soon as I see the front of the monastery, I'm just like, Master Kadir! Just like shouting.
I suppose I should give you this punk also.
Ma'am, if no one else is particular about having Jodan, ma'am, we'll just have Jodan over her shoulder.
Okay.
I'm so glad that you grabbed him, because I was just gonna grab and toss him. It's just like and onto the front of the steps.
Oh, I mean, it was mostly so that as soon as somebody comes out, ma'am's just going to like slump him down in front of them.
Okay. And you see Master Kadir comes out first, and he looks down at Jodan, and he looks like his eyes are wide, and he's like, what the fuck happened?
I open up my bag and I jump out the head towards him. This traitor. And I just point at him. He said, and I quote, "The Zentarum sends their regards." And I show him the picture of what the full blink dog looked like and the shadows looked like. And then I just go, "Master Kadir, I'm sorry. I know you have to do an investigation, but we just got messages, finally, from the material plane. It's on fire. The giants are rebelling. The breaking of the ordering has happened. We are required to go. Phandolin's gone. Lylan is considered a loss. People are living on boats. The last place of defense is Neverwinter right now. I know you're from there. We have to go. Time isn't working how we thought it was. We thought we would have more time.
It's been weeks.
It's been weeks. Almost a month.
In the material
plane.
Fuck. He kind of looks around. He's like, all right. He's like, we need to, you can't show Jodan here like this. This is going to cause problems. We need to get him. We need to get him out of sight. I'll get Master Velastra. Take him somewhere. Take him. I don't know. Fuck.
Do you need us to take him with us?
Real quick.
We can take him with us to the material plane.
Do you need us to do that, or put him in the stables?
Are you leaving now?
We have to.
Is there anyone here that knows the teleportation circle?
Not that I'm aware. We don't have magic users here. We don't.
Well, what about this? And man pulls out the locked spell book. Where'd this come from? This was in your library.
That was in our library?
Yes.
Fuck, maybe Master Velastra knows. I don't. Shit. Let me get Master Velastra. Can you give us a few minutes?
I grab Jodan and I hike him up into the thingy.
The
stables.
The barn or whatever the stables.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. And then as I'm passing the owl.
Let me get Velastra in here. Something. All right, you do that. I'll go grab her. And you see him rush off.
Yeah, we need somebody to stay outside so that we could still be contacted. And then I throw him into the stables onto a hay pile so that he doesn't knock himself out again.
Look at that.
Move your butt over into there.
We don't need to worry about it. Of course we need to worry about it. What is happening? There's nothing. Just stay where you are. So you start to hear like commotion from inside the monastery, like thing like just
yeah, I wasn't very quiet about it, was I? We should have showed up bloody, not healed.
I mean, I imagine we're still like, ma'am didn't clean herself up. Like she
Yeah.
just healed. Like
Yeah,
I
you're
imagine
right.
we're all still like,
yeah. And even as you're heading to the stables, you start to see like the monk students start to like, you know, everyone's like peeking out, like trying to get a look at what's going on. The place there seems to be quite a commotion going on.
Yep. I tried to quickly get him to the stables as quick as I can. As quick as I could, like, hike and drag him. I don't know whether we just want to keep our tokens here, but...
Is it just Nix that dragged him off to the stables? Are the rest of you also going to the stables? Are you waiting out front?
I would think we want to stay together.
yeah.
Jodan,
I think ma'am will go with.
What?
Jodan needs to fit in there somehow. All right, there we go. And then somebody needs to stay outside to see if we can still get...
Can Amos do that?
Yep.
Cool.
Somebody needs to stay outside to see if we can still get messages or whatever.
Oh, right. I'll do that then. I don't know if Varnak's ever met Amos, so.
Yeah, that's very true. All right. All right, so you get in there. You know, Kadir quickly gives Velastra, you know, what's happening. And Velastra, you know, we've had magic users come and go. I'm surprised to find one of them may have left their spell book here, but I mean, I don't study the arcane. We're a monk. It's fighting styles here, not magic. You say the material plane is burning? The giant?
The breaking of the ordering has happened. The sacking of many villages has happened. Vandalin is gone. Lylan
I'm so sorry.
is considered a loss. It's okay. The last place we have is Neverwinter, and we were supposed to defend those. We were supposed to defend those towns, but we heard that there was things happening here too that needed help.
Indeed. Thank you for coming. What has happened with Jordan? Why is he?
He said, while we were doing our test, while we were still fighting the blights,
it was a trap.
It was a trap. He said the Zentarum sends
outside. He attacked us.
The Zentarum sends the regards, and then like I still have the head of the thing, and I'm like, these things were sent by him with these tentacles, and the shadow people. He was controlling the shadow people somehow. He was able to teleport and turn invisible, and all because of the shadows that worked with him.
Interesting. I've not seen any shadows like this, like you described. But and she looks down at Jordan.
We didn't know whether he was magic either, so that we just know that they use their eyes and hands and voices.
I would like to ask him questions if you will allow me to.
Go for it. Yeah, I quickly, not very carefully, rip off like the mouthpiece.
And he, you know, the mouthpiece, and you see him kind of. Very well. What is the meaning of this? What do you wish from me? And Velastra speaks up. Jordan, you coward, you betrayed us. Oh, please. Keep your sanctity to yourself. You knew what was happening. You did nothing. You lie. We knew there was something going on. We've asked you many times if you were part of this. How could you betray us like this? It's easy. You sit here in your monastery and you do nothing. You let the world burn around you. When were we going to help? When were we going to do anything? Help? You think this is helping? You joined the Black Network to what? Help people? At least they have something. They do something. You sit here while the giants take control. You know of this? Of course I know of this. The Zentarma's been trying to fight it. But you just think of them as evil. So evil is as evil does, is it not?
What do you know about the giants?
The ordning is broken. Now they are all for themselves. They are jockeying for power. They want to prove to their god that each one of them, the stone giants, the cloud giants, the storm giants, they all want to prove that they belong at the top of the pantheon of giants. We have plans to stop them. And it seems like
Plans?
you came to stop those. Yes, plans.
Plans? Just like the plans to take the Ruin Stone?
Yes!
Just like the plan to
war.
destroy the material plane? With your meddling and things you don't understand? I can't understand! I can't stand scum like you who meddle in things you don't understand! The material plane is on fire because of you!
You presume too much. We did not cause this war. It is you who brought the giants and the dragons together again, was it not?
The dragons and the giants
you
were
and your
never
fight
together.
with this Blix. You brought the knowledge of the Ruin Stone into the world. You brought the giants to Lyland to fight the dragons. You broke their ordning, not us.
No, we didn't. No, we didn't. And Nix looks genuinely concerned, like, no, we didn't.
The Ruin Stone happened to us.
Yeah, the
nothing.
We did nothing to
fight
facilitate that.
Blix and giants and dragons.
The giants were on Talos' side.
Yes, Talos.
We were
He
on
brought this
Talos'
danger
side.
to the world.
And we were fighting Talos. And then the dragons happened. And then the giants happened. But you know what? They were all fighting us.
And we still won, motherfuckers!
Jesus fuck. From the outside.
Priorities.
All we hear from outside, and we still won, motherfucker.
Vonsos is very emotional right now and wants to focus on the fact that we won.
That's right. Look, I am just
count
a
our
pawn.
victories where we have them.
I am just a pawn. I am not the general. I've been told these things. That you are the ones who broke the ordning by bringing the giants and the dragons together.
We didn't. The dragons are about us?
First, my own order is manipulated into thinking that we are.
Did you not bring Claudia Mater to Lyland?
Claudia Mater visited on her own.
No, we
didn't bring her.
She did that on her own. We didn't ask her. We didn't say, "Hey, Claudia Mater, come to Lyland and fuck up shit." We
did not stop her though.
Claudia, how the fuck are we supposed to stop a dragon?
Freeze time and help us beat Talos.
How are we supposed to stop a dragon that can freeze time?
That is an excellent question. I do not have the answer.
None of this matters. We gotta get back to the material plane.
Like, you all, masters, deal with him. We gotta, bye.
You see a huge smile on his face. Oh, you want to get back to the material plane? Would a teleportation circle help?
So you are magical. You were blocking the spells all this time? I smack him.
What? Oh, he can't even do that.
Yeah, he can't do that. He's just like, yeah.
Beat me all you want, but the faceless one is the one who can help you now.
The faceless? What the fuck is the faceless?
He is the one who is running the Zentarum here in the Feywild. He is the one who knows of you. And he's ready for you. And you see him turn and look to the
ready
left.
for the boat band until we show up.
You see him just look
to the left?
towards the left.
Oh my god, no.
And Velasquez's like, what? He's here? He has always been here. He comes and he goes. Right under your nose. You can't get messages to the world. You can't do anything. He runs this monastery, not you.
If he looks to the left, I am going to jump over him and try to get through that door.
So you know the door opens and you see it just goes into like another like stable.
And I'm like searching. I'm just.
All right, you are searching, and I'm gonna give you.
I'm just gonna say, ma'am, help me, ma'am.
Yeah, you have advantage anyway. You're searching for something that you kind of like know is there, I guess.
Okay. So
you should have had. Yeah, you should have had advantage on that.
Well, I'm so glad I have advantage.
Okay. And it doesn't take you long. So on the back wall, there's like all the like tack harnesses and stuff like that. They're all like monstrously sized for like owl bears. But like one of the tacks, as you go to pick it up, like the whole thing's a solid piece. Like where it should be like pieces come out, but it's just like one solid piece together. And so like you pull and you see this like metal bar as you pull it away from the wall. There's like a metal bar connected inside like a pinhole. And as you do that, you see this like section of the wall, like a little bit of like dust crumbles around it, and a section of the wall just like slides a second inside and then cracks open. And it, from your perspective, it looks like it's a door that can open and then stairs that go down. And you see Belastra's like, son of a bitch, right here in my own monastery. And she just backhands Jodan, just like out of nowhere, just smack. I'll deal with you later.
No. So somebody needs to stay here and watch him.
Yeah, somebody needs to watch him.
Is there anybody who might have any idea what they're doing when it comes to smithing or picking locks?
Were you talking to?
What?
Player to player?
No, I mean I'm talking to the people at the monastery. Like we know there's no people out there who can cast the spell, but is there anybody who can help us get this book open?
I mean, we are monks. We are not thieves.
Well, people
you cannot open a book.
Well,
it's locked.
It's locked.
I see.
Should we try the key?
You have the key? Then yes, I would suggest maybe you try the key to open the lock.
No, we have a magical key, but we have to roll a 20 for it to work. Can we just keep trying?
That is not no. We have a mission right now. It's to go down these stairs. Opening this book is going to take a side.
Yeah, I think Mam is more focused on getting, especially when he said that this guy knows teleportation circle or something. That he implied that he had something to do with something. So Mam wants to go see this guy.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So we're going down into the thing?
Yeah.
I thought
he did make some implication, right? He said something about the faceless one knowing something about.
He said if you need a teleportation circle, then he's the only one that can help you now.
Yeah. So Mam is about to barge down those stairs.
Yeah. Right. And then the only thing that was delaying us was we said that, hang on, somebody needs to stay with Jodan, or we need to take Jodan with us down these stairs.
I mean, at this point, Zuazos, you see the other two masters are coming running as well.
Oh, so do we still need somebody? Zuazos is going to try to wordlessly send a message to Nyx via the sending stone. Hey, does this work?
Yes. Does it? Well, does it?
It does.
Okay.
Yes.
Go down the stairs and let's try again. I want to make sure that, because if sending's going to work where we're going, then I'll go with you.
Okay.
I mean,
so
at this point, what is Var not going to tell us that?
Oh, fair enough. Never mind.
Know?
Never mind. We'll
If we're about to fight some magical dude, I think Zuazos should just be there.
Oh, son of a bitch!
what?
I'm just an idiot.
Why?
We took a short rest, and I didn't turn my pack slot into sorcery points.
Well,
No.
Mm.
Oh,
well, too late now.
Yep. Yes, it is. I just am upset about it. Let's go.
Yep. So you see the two other masters arrive here, Swazos, because you're outside with Amos. And as they arrive, you see Kader come out and then close the door behind him. And just kind of like, it's okay. It's a bit of a thing, but we're good. And the other two masters are like, what do you mean we're good? We heard something about Jodan came back bloodied? Like, what happened? What happened at the test? Did you guys pass? Like, this is not normal. And Kader's just kind of like, we'll fill you in. Okay. For now, Zuazos, I think they want to talk to you. Master Velastro's in there. They're talking over what happened at the test. We'll bring you up to speed as soon as we know exactly what happened and whether or not these students are going to be ejected or not. We just, Zuazos, go face the music, and we'll,
I'm ready. Let's go.
Okay. Chinda, Indras, just let Master Velastro talk to them and figure out in the barn. What are you doing in the barn?
Is that?
It's just there's some things going on, and so and then the door closes behind Zuazos, and you don't really hear any more of what's going on with that conversation.
There's some things going on, and
Can I leave Bubble in the barn just to keep an eye on that whole situation?
Yeah.
Very nice.
So, Nick, real quick, I would like to turn my pack slots into sorcery points, and then turn those sorcery points into a 3rd level slot, please.
Okay.
And then I would like to cast a 3rd level bless into Amos's ring.
Okay. Amos is outside, so you can't do that.
Oh, well, okay. Well, can I ask him to come in?
Can you?
Yes, I can't. I mean,
okay. Then yes.
Amos, come in here, please. I love you so much.
Okay.
I'm still practicing my Scottish accent, so I'm not ready to break it out.
And Velastra is very non-patiently tapping her foot, staring at you, saying, "Are we ready?"
Yes.
Shall
I
we
need
go?
my celestial imp. It's very important.
Yes. Take your minor demon and let's go.
Celestial imp.
Yes, he looks celestial, but I'm pretty sure he's a gift of your evil master. So
my master's not evil.
Hey, maybe we should just go down the stairs.
Let's do that. Yes. Or your shadow magic takes over.
Oh, is this gonna be like the reveal of his warlock patron?
All right. Are you going in the door and down the stairs? The creepy dark stairs?
Yes.
I will be going down.
Yes.
Like
the
something you
creepy
guys
dark.
would do.
Yes.
All right. Okay. So enter into this. Did you just turn your sun sword on? Okay. So a bright light shines from Zuazos' sword as you enter this area. In what order are you going in?
Ma'am definitely wants to be towards the front.
I will be next to Velastra if possible.
I mean, on the off chance that the order comes into play, like to the point that at the beginning of next session, I can't imagine you could convince Mark not to be up front. Like just as a, but like that's up to you, Nick. If you want us to make character choices with him not here.
Yeah, he's not going to participate if he's not here. Same way.
Okay. Okay.
Inventory. Drop the one that says.
Then I imagine we'll go. Is it big enough for us to go too wide?
You would squeeze. You'd have to, if you wanted to go shoulder to shoulder, you'd squeeze, so it'd be half movement.
Then we'll go Ma'am, Velastra, Nyx, Zuazos, Amos. Shoulder shrug.
I'm sorry. How? Did you say? I thought I heard ma'am first.
Yeah.
Ma'am, Velastra, me, Zuazos, Amos.
So, ma'am, Velastra. I'm actually going to have to. I'm going to need more than just a token. No, I just put you in there. Oh, right there. And two, and two, and two. Velastra, and then Nyx, and then Swazos. And then Amos is coming? Is Amos coming?
Yes, for sure.
I will.
I want him to be there to be able to concentrate on Bless for me.
Oh wait, Clint, we still need to get the. We still need to get the tower, which is the other way. Keep climbing. Keep climbing.
Hang on, let's.
Other way. To the tower. Wait.
There's also still just 6 prehistoric elephant creatures out front from Ma'am's summoned steed.
Oh, that's right. Just hanging out.
Just grazing a little bit. Investigating the owl bears.
Well, then you kind of know. Is that everyone? Oh, I don't need the Galthius tree anymore. All right. Okay. All right. So, yes. So you come into this basement. So as you come in, you can see that there is a little bit of light in here. It's not a lot, but there's a couple of small torches on the walls as you enter into this kind of dungeon. The first thing that you notice is that this area is definitely in ruin. You know, there's piles of rubble everywhere. Everything's dark. It's very, there's cobwebs. But there's also in the center of the room, you see there's a stone table with a few objects on top of it. And the room itself kind of opens up as towards the middle, and then it closes again towards the farther end.
Nick, I don't have the map.
Nope, I haven't released it yet.
Oh, okay.
Yep. So as you come down these stairs, you kind of take this all in, and then at the very far end of the room, you see there's kind of like a stone table that almost looks like maybe it used to be used for some type of a ritual. But there's a few like stacks of papers on top. There's a candle, and there's a figure standing at the desk. There doesn't seem to be a chair with the desk, but there is a figure standing there, and he's facing you, staring straight at you. Although you can't really see his face. There's bandages all over. You see a little bit of his mouth, but for the most part, you don't see any You don't see a nose, you don't see eyes, but you can see that he clearly is looking in your direction.
Like bandaged the way Zyla was?
Very similarly, yes. Yeah, but there is some skin showing, and what you can see of the skin doesn't look to be in very good condition.
Well, there's a circle.
Yeah, and those of you, you've all seen teleportation circles. As you enter the room, you immediately notice in the far right corner of the room that there is a teleportation circle written out with the runes and such, but not in a way, ma'am, that you recognize. You don't recognize the sigils of this room. And as you reach the bottom of the stairs, ma'am, you hear a voice call out to you. The folk band. I wondered when you'd make your way down here. Jodan failed, I assume. He's always been a bit
17 bajillion miles away
aggressive.
from the tower.
Is he still alive?
Barely.
That's too bad.
We did leave him up there with Bark, so maybe.
Perhaps that will take care of itself. Please, come in. We have much to talk about.
We don't have time.
That's
We're
all we
very
have
limited.
is time.
No,
You're
we
worried about
don't.
the north? You're worried about the giants, I assume.
Yeah, this is gonna go one of two ways. I'm gonna walk over, activate that teleportation circle, and we're gonna walk through, and you're not gonna do anything about it. Or I'm gonna walk up, bust your freaking head in, and then I'll proceed to use your teleportation circle. How about that?
You tell
Can
him,
you
man.
think of another option? I can.
You don't disappoint me, ma'am. I expected as much. Very brash. But it's the giant in you, I think.
I don't have giant in me. I use
Are you
giant
sure about that?
magic.
Really?
Yeah. Luxodon born and bred, baby.
Indeed.
Nyx is going back and forth, like stages of grief right now, and it's just like all coming in a wave where there is just anger and resentment, but also just pure depression over like what has happened. And although they're very happy that we found the disease of this monastery, it came at the cost of the material plane. So Nyx is like real like, was it worth it?
And ma'am hasn't moved past anger.
Yeah. Nyx is seeing this conversation go down and go, although I appreciate that you say all we have is time, apparently time doesn't really work the same, and it's been almost a month on the material plane of the giants destroying everything, and apparently that's enough time for rumors to embed about how we started it. And I just glaring daggers down the field.
Yes. I imagine you don't understand the part you played in this, do you?
No, we
Can
don't
maybe walking
understand.
forward as we have this conversation?
Yeah,
absolutely.
Yeah,
Like I do want to like start maybe getting up to about here as we're talking.
Why is Velastra red?
Is she? Yeah,
Yeah,
she
she is. Okay. Holy shit! I was like,
Yeah, I noticed it too, and I was a little
surprise.
Surprise! I am breaking order. I'm going to go forward further.
So
I think.
yeah, Wazos is coming too. How high are the ceilings?
It's about 10 feet high. It's not. There aren't cathedral ceilings here or anything.
And Zwazos is gonna have Amos like As well as is going to have Amos follow, but invisible.
Okay. You're going to use an action to turn invisible?
I mean, no. Amos is going to turn invisible.
Okay. Amos is going to take an action to turn invisible?
Yeah. I mean, we're not initiative, so.
Okay.
Okay. And
oh, sorry.
Yeah, I was going to say that because we've agreed that he needs to concentrate on being invisible, but if I need him to cast bless, then he'll become visible at that point. But
okay.
Are you holding us to any type of movement here, Nick? Because I think Ma'am would probably walk up like next to Nyx if Nyx was
that's
kind
fine.
of walking up.
No,
okay.
I mean,
yeah, and
he's happy to have a conversation with you at this point.
Yeah, and I Zwazos would want to kind of be up there too. I think maybe not right up, but there-ish, and Zwazos would want Amos to be nearby, invisible. Unless otherwise instructed.
Okay. Very good. All right. So you see him kind of like, he folds his fingers in front of him. I feel like you have a certain impression of, shall we say, the Zentarum. You know that we're a legitimate organization. We're not some evil group trying to take over the world in the night.
I mean, yes, that is our understanding of the Zentarum.
Yeah, that's pretty much what we've... Yeah.
I mean, to be fair, lots of things have been said about us. So, like, what do you, like, oh my God, we don't have time for this.
You have nothing but time.
But
that's what you don't understand. You know nothing of the Feywild. You know nothing of the arcane energies and how they can be harnessed. As you stand in this room, time does not flow for you.
So the time that we spend here is not time that things are getting worse on the material plane?
In this room, yes. You think I'm going to spend my time somewhere where I can't monitor?
I don't understand what one has to do with the other. I don't study magic.
Clearly.
Can I make an insight check on him saying that?
Yeah.
Yes, and can I help?
You can't help with insight unless you guys get together in a little group and talk about it.
Since I'm right next and I'm proficient in insight, can I?
Can we all just make some insight checks?
You guys want to huddle together and say, "Hey, what do you think?" Well, he said it like this. We'll...
No. Well, no. I'm standing right next to Ma'am.
Yep.
Right?
Well, let's just all make separate insight checks.
Insight is what you notice of things.
Right.
Okay.
In order for you to help someone else insight something, you'd have to talk to them.
Oh shit. Okay, never mind. Well, let's.
I mean, you can all do your own insight check if you want.
Okay, then let's do that.
That's triple advantage. One of us is hopefully going to succeed.
Yep.
Sure. Do you want us to roll on ourselves?
All right. You guys can roll if you want.
Oh, that's awful! I'm so glad that Nyx is going through guilt right now, going through the guilt phases, and can't really focus on anybody else's intentions.
Yeah, Nyx, you're just at this point, your entire idea of the monastery has been tipped on its head and upside down. It you can't see anything other than this guy's a lying sack of shit. Mam and Zwazos, you're both kind of surprised at his calmness. He doesn't seem agitated. He doesn't seem anxious. He seems like he's saying what he thinks is true. And
for me, he doesn't care about the material plane burning, I'm assuming. So like, that doesn't tell me anything that he's calm.
Why would he not care?
But, I mean, fine, okay. So then I guess we have time. Fine, say your piece.
Say my piece?
Yeah. I mean, look, we've seen this happen. I mean, you haven't seen this happen, but like, Clognia Modern would know what I'm talking about with the orbs and the watching and shit like that. Like, this is what happens. We come up against somebody like you. We get in a room with them. They start monologuing like some 40-something guy in his basement with a goatee. And then we fight and then we kill them. That's like, so, fine. Take your time. Go ahead.
I see. You're not interested in what I have to say.
Oh, no, I'm very interested in what you have to say.
Oh, I don't think you are. I think you're interested in killing things like you've done from
brevity.
the very beginning.
That's all I'm
Zuazos.
asking for is brevity. Because yes, if we have all the time in the world, that's fine. But I don't have all the patience in the world. So
clearly, he who strikes first, who kills without care. Interesting that you would join a group who requires proof before act. Very interesting.
I don't kill without care.
Oh, you don't? You don't kill without confirming? You didn't kill a bunch of kobolds who did nothing to you? You think you are good, but you're just a killer.
And what has the Zentarum done for us lately?
Path. I'm sorry?
What has the Zentarum done for the material plane lately?
Lately?
Ever?
Well,
or at all. Thank you, ma'am. That's us.
We provide protection. How many bandits have not succeeded in attacking merchant groups because our Zentarum were protecting them? How many supplies reached their destination because wayward forces were not allowed to send them aside? That's what we do. We are the forces that people hire to protect them.
Where I come from, we call that a protection racket.
Oh, I'm sorry. How much were you paid to protect Lylan? Mercenary?
We weren't paid to protect Lylan from ourselves.
Oh, you weren't. You didn't get 3,000 gold every month from
yes,
Lord Neverember to protect Lylan? Did I get that wrong? Are my spies incorrect? You did it out of the goodness of your heart?
I mean,
not so different.
Yeah, the money was just nice.
Yeah,
exactly.
But ma'am knows what I'm talking about. Never mind. I thought I said something clever, and apparently nobody got it. Zuazo smokes.
The history books writes who the history books decide who was right and who was wrong, usually after the wars are over. The truth is we are fighting the giants, while you sit here trying to prevent agents from being trained to do exactly that. We should be working together. Not
so hold on. So you coming in all shadowy like, not telling anyone the truth? That's the good thing here? If you were so good...
Trusted? Would the Zentarum be trusted to arrive and be trained? Or would we be put out immediately for the stigma of our organization?
Well, where's that stigma come from?
An excellent question. You think the Lord's Alliance never does anything wrong? You think the Harpers are just these good people?
You know why I joined the Harpers?
Why?
Because they told me that I don't ever have to listen to anyone. I make my own decisions and help who I want to help. I'm not being told to do jack shit.
Excellent. Sounds like you're a free thinker. If only there were more of you. And what exactly have I done that you think is evil?
I mean, the cloak and dagger stuff doesn't look great.
What doesn't look great?
The cloak and dagger stuff, the secretness, like this is my point. Like you, for all we know, these things that you're collecting your fees for protecting everybody from, is just you saying, pay us and we won't fuck with you. You're just holding people hostage.
And what facts do you have to support that?
What evidence do you
Is
have?
it your feeling?
Well, thousands of people have seen us save a city.
Wonderful. I'm not calling you evil.
You've got me there.
I'm saying we should work together.
Okay.
All right, so you're going to let me go and use that teleportation circle?
You're going to send us... Oh, I wasn't expecting that. So, do we just go?
We need at least 3. One always has to be.
So you're telling me that you're... No, go ahead, Nix. I want to hear what you have to say about all this.
What? What do I know about where's my book? Where's my book?
God damn it, where are my notes?
God damn it! No. I shouldn't have opened my mouth without knowing everything.
Well, while Nix collects their thoughts, what I don't understand here is that you're saying you're here to help, but you come in and you're all secretive about it. You don't tell anybody that you're here to help. You block communication from anyone going in or out. None of that seems very trustworthy or well-intentioned.
Yeah, you don't even let us know that the material plane is having problems. You keep us from knowing it. What other way
to kill us?
Yeah, what other way are we supposed to see that? And you don't want us to go help.
That was Jordan's mistake. He has wanted you gone the moment you stepped foot here. He's a bit territorial.
Jordan deserves like your mistake.
And you just sat and let it happen.
You are
together.
All right.
Together.
I never worried for your safety.
Okay, you never worried for our safety? But in the 8 hours, while weeks have gone by, you don't understand. You're not trying to help. You're trying to help yourself. You're trying to turn this all around and make us think that you're on our side. If you were on our side, you would have come to us at first and said, hey, there's something going on. Come use my teleportation circle. Here's the truth. Here's the truth. You tell us the truth, we listen to you. We don't get led into a forest hours away, wasting weeks in the material plane. Sit here and now tell us that you want to help.
Wasting all of our magic and resources that we could be used to help.
Did you arrive here saying you were part of the Zentarum? Did you try to trick Master Jordan into thinking you were part of the Zentarum? Did you come here and announce your intentions? Or did you cloak and dagger your way into the monastery?
Jordan, apparently not past you.
No, I'm smarter than Jordan.
So you didn't say anything. That's what I'm saying. Right. I don't give a damn about Jordan. Jordan's an idiot. Smart?
Well, we have that in common.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Jordan is a moron.
You truly wanted to help. The second we stepped foot here, you should have revealed yourself and told us what your intentions were. Instead, you've let us sit here while so much time has passed. Give me one reason that makes sense. And maybe I'll consider not laying you out where you stand.
I see. You want my reason? I'm not going to give you any reason. I don't have to.
All right.
I'm trying to stop the giants. The teleportation circle is right there. I'm not going to stop you.
That's fine. Fair enough. But I'm going to stop you.
I see. Is it going to be like that? You're going to stand in my way?
I look at Nex.
I hold my hand up and I turn to Velastra. What is her reaction to all of this?
she's kind of like dumbfounded. Like she and she'll look back at you and she'll say, I don't. Who are you anyway? I am called the Faceless One for obvious reasons. I'm a general in the Zentarum. I am in charge of training our lethal members. I trained here many years ago, and I felt this was a good place for them to learn more. But I know we're not welcome here. So I infiltrated, and I found this basement that you did not even know existed. I brought my students in, you trained them. Some have even become masters. Yes, Jordan is not my greatest student. You think the masters are yours? Balastra, you are an ancient relic. You think you run this monastery, but you don't. You teach the skills necessary. But I run this monastery. I've been running it for years. And the truth is, I don't care what you think, Bookband. I tire of your goodness, your self-righteousness. You have no connection to the world, that you think you're going to save it? How will you save it? By fighting a small battle here, a small battle there. The world burns while you try to figure out what's going on. The Zentarum already knows what's going on. We have the spies, we have the knowledge. The Giants took port last, but you know what? Most of them are on a ship. I guarantee you, your agents don't know that. The Cloud Giants float above the Troll Moors, but your agents won't tell you that. The Fire Giants seek to rebuild the Vonendad, but your agents won't tell you that.
Yes, they do.
We have what you need, and that's information. And you have what we want, which is power. That's it. I don't want to destroy you. I want you to fight the same goal we're fighting.
If that's what you wanted, why have we been on a wild goose chase?
I don't know why you're here in the first place.
Because
you heard of a giant war coming and you left. To go what? To go look at childhood fantasies? What's really important?
Nyx is becoming just deflated as this Faceless One. It's absolutely poking holes into all of the things that we thought were good and good intentions. And Nyx is slowly just going to turn to Lastra. He wants power. The monastery was made for a purpose, and that purpose was to help and train warriors. That is up to you to decide whether you want him here or not.
I do not. Anyone who would rule from the shadows is someone who do not want ruling my monastery. I rule in the cover. I rule in the light. I face the things. I face my decisions. I do the things I think are right, and then I face my consequences. What of you, Faceless One? Do you face your own decisions? You face your own consequences? You sit here. Why are you here when there's a war over there? You say you are training agents? Fine. But why are you here? And you see him kind of smile. Balastra. I knew I should have killed you long ago.
See, That's the kind of language that good guys don't use. Ma'am charges. Ma'am's
I
done.
wouldn't have
Ma'am
said
is
that.
so done. She sees what this guy has done to Nyx, and she is fucking done. She's gonna crash. She's gonna crash. I can't even talk. She's gonna
Ma'am is gonna take a level of barbarian and rage.
All because of Nyx. All because of Nyx, baby.
Since the fight with the dragon, Ma'am has been trying to be more level-headed. She feels like she lost her temper in that one and let things get beyond her, but that is out the window right now. She's gonna run as far forward as you will let me, Nick.
All right. I am gonna let you get 1 turn's distance, and then we are gonna roll initiative. You all see Ma'am just lose it and run forward, and then we're going to roll initiative.
Okay. No, yep. Okay. Cool.
Yeah, and that's a table in the middle of the room that you're kind of on. So you can jump on and keep going.
Yeah, no, Ma'am's going over the table. She's just
And as soon as you start breaking, you see him kind of like rise to his full height, and he says something. What does he say? Where is it?
Does he say die?
No, he says Osavox.
Oh, I forget short rest. Let's get back all my key points. Better, let's
go. Oh, nice.
All right. So, Nyx is like seeing Ma'am take off, and suddenly it's just like, no. It's like Ma'am's already gone. While Nyx is like, because destroying an entire leadership is not necessarily what Nyx had in mind for this evening, but here we go.
Okay, I think that's everyone. You participating in the
Holy crap!
Why? Oh, okay.
Is there a reason we all rolled on advantage?
Did everyone roll with advantage?
Yeah, it looks like we did.
Yeah, literally everybody rolled with advantage.
Even people who aren't on the map, and a boatload of them.
What the? Oh, my bad. Yeah, that was my fault. I mean, if everybody had advantage, then really nobody had advantage, right?
Yeah, I'm good.
All right. So we will. Okay. So, Ma'am rushes forward. You hear. I'm going to go ahead and I might as well. Obviously, he's the faceless one. I'll reveal his name here. He calls out Osavox. You see him very slowly just walk around this little table. And then he says something else. Zintara, kill them. And then he will, oh, wow. Okay. 15, 20, 25, 30. 40, 45, 50. He moves like no one you have ever seen before. Like he is just the epitome of deadly grace. Every step, every movement is just one flow to another. And he just slides right up to you, ma'am. And he will do something. I'm not sure what yet, but he's going to do something. Hopefully you won't like it. Let's see. What is he going to do? Okay. You see, so he, out of nowhere, you did see this before, but he's carrying a quarterstaff. So you see him take the quarterstaff, and he, like, just lightning fast. Whack, whack, whack. You see him go to town on Ma'am. And the first strike. I assume that's going to hit.
Oof. Yep.
And he is going to do. And then you hear like a clack clack, and you feel. Where is it? There it is. Oh, I see. Not the first one, but on the second one. Hopefully he hits on this one. He will not. Oh.
Wait.
You gonna let that stand?
I don't. Oh yeah. No, I'll shield. Yeah, that ties my AC, so I'll shield.
Okay. So you go to shield, and nothing happens.
Oh no.
And
I assume I lose the spell slot.
Yes. Yep. And that's also not going to happen either.
Uh-oh.
So he's going to hit you with this staff again. And then you see him kind of like gather and then reach out with just 2 knuckles and strike you right in the center of your chest. And you feel this force just blast into the center of your chest.
Oh no.
And you start to feel your insides like lock up, but you're able to fight it off.
Right.
18.
And then you see him reach over and touch his arm.
No.
He's not going to do that. He knows that that's not going to work. So he's not going to do that. So you see him. He kind of he doesn't leave your space, but he kind of takes a step back from you.
It's a magical fucking dragon.
And then he brings his staff in front of him, and braces himself for you.
Would I be able to shout out something as free action? I'm just gonna shout out not sure if magic's gonna work here. Judging on my shield fizzling. Is that fair to...
Yep, absolutely. And in that same kind of moment, when you have that realization, you take a second to look around and you see that there's a metal box on this table that has a soft blue glow that, now that you think about it, you're sure that wasn't glowing when you walked in the room. And it's on this table right in front of you.
Does the box open or close or anything?
It looks like it's just like a square, about 6 inches on each side. You don't see any hinge or anything, but and it's giving off this really soft light blue glow.
Okay.
Right.
Okay.
And Master Velastra is now up next. And you hear her, son of a bitch! 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. And she's going to go on the other side of him because she's wicked smart. And she is going to try to punch him. Was that? That was disadvantage, but you have advantage.
I will be right back. I'm still listening, and I've already used my reaction, so I don't think I have anything else to do.
She should have had advantage for flanking, so and she will attack, and you see her just throwing blows, and you see him just dodge, and then one hand blocking a strike. Oh, and the third one comes in, and so you see her it comes in and just as he's kind of leaning back, it just kind of catches him across the chin a little bit. He takes a little bit of damage, and she gathers herself again. You'll not leave this room, you son of a bitch. He's tied up. Let me out. say, take it out a bit. Okay, Amos is up.
So I can't have Amos. Amos can't do anything.
Oh shit! Wait, 5, 10, 15. When the faceless one says Ossivox,
Mm-hmm.
Amos blinks out of existence.
But
Magical.
So Zwazos, you're up, and your sword winks out as well.
Okay. Well, I guess I'm gonna fly over to what's his face, and I'm gonna stab him with a dagger. Because I got nothing.
Cool. Little stabby stab.
Oh, I guess right. Double click. I haven't done a weapon attack in so long.
So you get a dagger shot like right in there, right? Like you see it's about to hit him, and just as you do that, you see him kind of turn and look at you, and immediately like he lifts his knee up into your arm so fast that like you immediately feel it in your arm, and he is. Was that a 24? So that is instead going to miss. He is going to. And you. Oh, did that not? It didn't. Okay, it didn't apply to you. And you feel this shock of force just drive into your arm.
Okay. Well, if I try to turn sorcery points into a spell slot, will I be able to feel whether or not it works? Like,
I think so.
Okay, then I'm gonna give that a shot, like just as a diagnostic thing.
Okay.
So I'm gonna try and turn 2 sorcery points into a spell slot.
Okay. You do feel the energy come back into you.
Okay. So,
do you like any other movement?
I mean, if I move again, I'll provoke it up. Oh no, I won't provoke an opportunity attack because I imagine he's used his reaction.
It's possible.
Yes, I've used 50. I used 35 feet. Is that right?
Yeah, I think that's right.
Okay, then I'm gonna back away 15 feet.
Okay.
Nope, that's 10. I didn't. 15 is what I meant. Thank you.
All right. And he does not lash out at you as you back away. Back. Nyx is up.
Get him, Nyx!
Nyx is still visibly like upset, being pulled in many different directions, grieving, and it will Nyx doesn't want this fucker to even have a chance to get to his portal, so is going to go over here, try to box him in. Um, conflicted. I know they're evil. Why? Why am I so conflicted on this? Oh, I shouldn't have advantage.
No,
Oh,
you
I
have
have
disadvantage
Why do I have disadvantage?
because he's dodging.
Thank you.
Yep. Oh,
20
shit.
got
No.
20.
Okay. Oh, never mind. Go ahead. Yep. All right. So that does hit. You can't stop it. So he tries to back out of the way, but you're like, fuck that.
Mm. The crit got dropped, but he still gets hit.
Yep.
For like no damage. Oh my god. Does he at least get poisoned? Yes, he does. Okay. And because I see that he is a dodgy, blinky motherfucker, I am going to try to stunning strike him.
All right.
Try to, anyway. Although his con is pretty high from what I remember. Yep. He succeeded. All right, so flurry of blows. Hey, that's a hit.
Yep.
Wow. Minimal damage.
Ouch.
I am gonna try to stun him each time on this hit. Oh my god! Holy shit! Okay. Last punch with claw. Let's see if he. Oh.
Miss.
A 20 misses?
This dude moves like nothing you've ever seen. He is smooth. He is deadly grace. He just flows around your strikes. Is there anything else Nyx wants to do? Do you have any movement?
Why would I move?
I'm just asking. That's the only thing. That's the only possible
I
action.
know that's the last possible action, but I can't just be like whoop over here. Like, all right, sorry, I actually clicked and dragged myself. I didn't mean to do that. No, I'm staying right here.
Good. You do hear a little commotion going on outside, like out in the barn. You're starting to hear.
Yeah.
It sounds like maybe a little scuffle going on.
Yeah, Kadir is probably fucked right now. I actually, can I take my free action? I turned to Swazos and I was like, you need to make sure Kadir is okay. He said other students of his are masters. You're muted.
You want me to leave?
You're the fastest flight right now. You're the fastest speed to make sure that everybody's okay.
And then Zwazos is realizing that, like, apparently none of his shit's gonna work in here.
Yeah.
So all I need is just a pair of wings and a dagger.
Yep.
I mean, okay. So I guess when my turn comes, I will do something.
I said to make sure Kadir is okay because there's scuffling. We hear a scuffle happening outside. More than a scuffle, probably. And
all right.
Yeah.
Yep. So as Zvazos kind of turns his head towards the door after you say that, he sees on the ceiling, suddenly revealing itself as it attacks, is a monstrous spider hanging from the ceiling that was concealed when you came in, and you see it rear back and shoot something white and nasty towards Zwazos.
You came into the wrong room, motherfucker.
He was hidden, though. He should have had an advantage on that, so I am going to roll it again. He's probably still going to miss, though. Oh.
You came into the wrong room, motherfucker!
Oh, just barely. Oh, that's beautiful. Yep. All right. So it tries that. It doesn't work. And you see it like drop from the ceiling and scuttle towards you, Zwazos.
Okay.
All right. Bubble is still out in the barn, and can see that Jodan is actively trying to break its bonds, and can see through the now cracked barn door that Kader is now fighting with Shinda and Indris.
Fuck.
We can't hear you.
You can't?
We couldn't hear Justin.
Oh, you responded exactly to what I said.
Did I?
Yeah, what can Bubble see? And then you were like, Bubble can see.
That's funny.
Yeah, so Mammal is just gonna relay that. Master Kadir's fighting off the other two. Jodan's trying to get out of his restraints. Oh no, familiars can't attack. That's gonna be good attack, Jodan.
Go flap in his face, try to distract him.
Could he do some sort of like distracting, trying to stop him from untying himself?
Yeah, sure. I mean, from Bubble's perspective, he doesn't seem to be doing very well trying to break out of these bonds. But yeah, you can fly in his face and like you now Jodan's all like,
yeah,
I'm in here.
Bubble is just like sitting in his mouth.
Flap, flap, flap.
Lazy
I'm in here.
That's really good.
Oh, and then he suffocates like that movie Jawbreaker.
I can imagine this is starting laughing cartoon. I remember.
Bubble's taking a shit.
The gagging noses.
And Mam is up.
Great. So I've seen that a spell doesn't work. I've seen this box on the table. Do I know anything about this effect? Would I have any? I guess I'm wondering. Like, it seems like spells don't work. It seemed like Zwazos' sword didn't work. I guess I'm wondering. Like, do I think that my blade song would work? Is it like any? Yeah, cool. Well, I guess we're going trial and error.
Well, you know.
Oh, all right.
I mean, you, as someone who casts spells, you know what happens if you were to enter an anti-magic field.
Yeah.
And you feel like that's exactly what just happened. And you get the impression that maybe it's coming from this box.
Mm-hmm. Well, too bad my prepared dispel magic spell can't be cast. I wonder. Do I have any sense how far it extends?
There's no shimmer in the air or anything like that. So you really don't know how far it might extend.
All right. I am going to try. And is the box on the is it
it's this box right here.
Is it what am I trying to say? Stuck to this table, affixed in any way?
You're not sure. It's kind of sitting there.
All right. I am going to try to use my bonus action to Giant Smite and get big and see if that will work.
Okay. It does not work.
Okay. Kind of what I figured. Can I use an object interaction to see if I can pick the box up?
Yep. So you reach over and you feel like as soon as you touch it, you feel warmth coming from it. And you can pick it up.
I want to throw it as hard as I can.
Have you used your action yet?
No.
Then you can do that.
I just want to throw it as hard as I can. I think I would know that just trying to throw it into a teleportation circle would, like, you have to activate a teleportation circle, right? So I'm just gonna try to throw it like to my left, like towards the door.
Hey, Michael.
Roll me a d20. Okay, I'm going to round up. So you throw it 10 plus, I'm rounding up to 5. So you managed to throw it 15 feet.
Okay.
So I'm going to put the little box. So 5, 10. I'm going to put the little box. Oops. Now the little blue growing box is right there. No, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to say as a whatever object that the range would be 30, 60. So I'm going to say you got it the full 30 feet.
Okay.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Okay, so you throw the box that far.
Do I feel any different?
You don't, but you didn't feel any different when he said the word. You're not sure that you would feel any different, but you don't feel any different.
All right. Let's see what happens. So is that my full action to throw it?
Yeah. You get extra attack, right? You have an extra.
Yeah.
Then I would say that would be like one of your attack actions.
Okay. Then I'm gonna try and attack him with my warhammer, with Tempest.
Just so everyone is kind of aware how I'm ruling this, I'm ruling it the lazy way, where I don't want to go into everyone's items and remove any magical bonuses or anything like that. So you feel rest assured that your magical properties won't work, but I'm not going to remove the bonuses because that's a lot more work than I want to deal with.
So like my +3, my +1 shield, it's still a +1 shield.
Yeah, it shouldn't. If it had some type, I mean, technically it's not working, but I don't want to go through and remove all the effects from everyone's stuff, so I'm not going to touch it. So effectively, it's not going to take away those bonuses, but it should. Okay. But I'm lazy. I'm not dealing with that.
I mean, if you wanted to, I could roll an unarmed strike for my attack roll.
No, it's fine. Because it's still a weapon. You still get your proficiency bonus. Like, you still get all that stuff. So
okay.
I'm not terribly worried.
Okay, cool. And I should just roll this flat because I have advantage, but he's dodged.
Yes. You should click advantage because it will give you disadvantage.
Right.
Yeah. So it will be a straight roll.
I don't think that's gonna do it.
You see him just slide out of the way of your strike and slide back.
I'm gonna go over to the box again and get ready to just throw it further next turn. Or no?
I gotta play.
Well, I think it's probably too late for that.
Like when you see when the okay, you've already gone. Never mind.
Yeah,
that's too bad because I was gonna go grab it on the way by.
Fighting.
I mean, you still totally can, but yeah, that'll be my turn.
All right, it is the faceless one.
I hit my butt in pee.
He does, doesn't he? He screwed himself, didn't he? No. Shit. All right. Well, he knows what's going on. All right. So he's gonna. So you see him turn to face you, Nyx, and he gathers himself up and he goes to strike you with 2 knuckles right in the center of the chest.
That's a really hard strike. That's a really
And you feel both the impact as well as just this infusion of force that just pummels your inside.
Oh God, please roll high for.
And then you feel your inside start to seize up.
No. Oh, failure.
And you feel yourself lock up.
Do you have an inspiration, Eliza?
Do I have inspiration? No.
No. Yeah. So he is then going to turn.
That I knew I shouldn't have tried to sudden strike him, but he already knows what I'm capable of. So.
And he is going to. What's he going to do? He's going to try to push her. He's going to push her away.
Push me or Velastra?
Velastra.
Oh God.
Oh fuck. Yep. All right. So he does. So you see him just kind of, gather himself up. He puts one foot out and then puts it on her and just kicks her away 5 feet. Oof. And then you see him dash over towards Ma'am. 10, 15, 20, 25. And he's going to try to whack you with the staff. $24. Gonna let that stand?
Yeah, I'm not gonna. I'm right next to the box. I'm not gonna try to shield.
Yeah, that's right. I forgot. All right. And he does just a little bit of damage. You feel a crack in your back as he comes up behind you with his staff. All right. And yeah. You see him kind of gather himself up a little bit again. All right. Velastra's like, damn it. 20, 25, 30. Yeah, she's going to step up to the side here. And she's going to get that box, destroy that box. And she is going to try to hit him. So you see her kind of do the same thing where she gathers herself up and then you see her pitch forward with just 2 fingers, like straight towards the center of his chest. Oh, and it does hit. And you see her kind of do the same thing you saw from him, where you just see this burst of force just push him back a little bit. And then... Oh. But she is not able to lock him up. Jordan is wiggling. He's kind of suffocating with a parrot in his mouth, with an oxpecker in his mouth. He's very uncomfortable with that. Master Shinda and Zwazos, you are up, and you've got this monstrous spider that's just eyeballing you. Looks really nasty.
So Zwazos is going to look at the spider and then be all like, and then take the disengage action.
All right.
And then Zwazos is going to fly up and over and get to the box.
So the ceiling's only 10 feet tall, so you can't fly over it. You do have to go around it.
All right. So then 1, 2, 3, 4. So I've used 20 feet of movement instead of 15. So I'd only have
15. So it'd be 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 to get there.
But can I not go diagonally across the spider?
Right there, no. You can't cut a corner like that.
Oh, okay.
I
mean,
yeah, it's fine. Yeah, you can. That's fine.
Okay.
So 20 feet.
So that's 20. So I'm going to grab the box.
Okay. It's your item interaction.
And then, just for fun, can I say that I grab it with my feet talons?
That's fine.
So I'm gonna take off and just fly my other 30 feet, and then I've used my action. Would you allow me to just kind of try and fling the box forward with a bonus action?
Nope.
Then I will.
You holding the box or dropping the box?
Ma'am, should I hold the box or drop the box? I mean, I guess I'll hold the box and then I'll drop the box by the entrance just before I leave. Ma'am, is ma'am there? Well, if I take the box with me, then I'm no good to the K person I'm checking on. I will take the box with me, I guess.
All right, you are holding the box.
You can take it with you and fling it far away.
All right. That's it for Zwazos?
Yeah.
Right. Nyx is paralyzed. He can't move. Let's see. Kadir. All right. Spider. Ooh, recharged. Okay. So.
Ooh.
How far? You can do that. All right. We're going to go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Gets right back with Mr. Zwazos. And he opens his mouth wide, and you see these big giant fangs coming at you, Zwazos.
Not today.
And just barely misses. He does have 40 feet. So he's going to 10 or 5, 10. He's going to go right there. All right. Bubble can see the Jodan is no closer to being freed. And Kader, Shindra, and Indras are still kind of duking it out. Does Bubble want to go anywhere or do anything?
No, I think he's perfectly happy in Jodan's mouth.
Okay. All right. Ma'am.
All right. The box is with Zwazos. I'm going to. I guess I'll try. Oh, you know what? I'm going to kind of sidestep over here.
Okay.
And then I'm going to try to Blade Song.
Okay. That's a magical effect, right?
Yep.
You can feel nothing happens.
Okay. Then I'll say, Zwazos, you gotta keep going.
Yeah, I'm going to take this out of here, I guess.
It's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
I'll have when I get out there, I'll have Fark throw it really far. Or smash it.
Yeah.
He likes
do that.
Yeah, good. I'm glad we took the time in the middle of this fight to have this quick interaction.
As Ma'am is swinging on Fuckface. Damn.
I
mean,
is he dodged again? Is that
I
what's
love
happening?
how you said fuck face.
Oh, yeah,
And
did
then that
he-
owlet popped up as faceless.
He did dodge again, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, because I hit advantage and it just rolled.
You got the straight roll. Yeah.
All right, round 2. God, rolling like poop. How much damage? I already used my bonus action. So that'll be it.
Right.
Yeah.
Indress is fighting. Bark and the Rook are just kind of watching. All right. You see him gather up, and he stabs 2 knuckles forwards towards your chest. That's it. And he's going to do a little bit of damage. And you feel your insides start to lock up. But you're able to fight it off.
Truthfully, I'm more worried about the damage than the stunning at this point. I'm pretty good at con saves.
Do we have any way of
Because no men are allowed in this.
do we have any way of knowing if the potion will still work?
He's going to try to shove Belastro away. Oh, and he's not going to. He tries to shove her again, but she's fucking ready for it. So he does not. So he's just going to try to smash her. And he is going to swing the quarterstaff around to try to hit her. Oh, and he misses. He's going to say, fuck it. So he's going to run. So 5, he's going to take an opportunity attack from Velastra. Slippery fuck, get back here. Oh, and she's going to get a hit off. Okay, she does some damage. And then he's going to leave Mam's reach.
I will absolutely take a swipe.
God. 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. What is it? 45. Yeah. And he's going to stay right there. All right. Velastra, just get back here, you son of a bitch. 5, 10, 15, 20, 50. And she's going to take one more step. She's going to hit him with advantage. Oh, and he forgot. He forgot to dodge.
Yes.
Oh, and she fucking crits him. He paid
Yes.
some good damage. She's going to hit him again. Oh, and she gets the hit off. Some good damage. And then you see her do her thing.
Wasn't advantaged?
What's that?
That second attack, it wasn't advantaged?
Oh, it should have been.
Yeah, babe.
Okay. Yeah, no crit. Okay. And then you see she's going to do her key attack. Oh, she fucking crit him. Fucking right.
Yeah!
Oh,
my god!
I did not expect that.
And so you see him take this shot, right? And he like starts to fold over, right? And then you see him just kind of stand back up.
Oh, he's a fucking boss. He could just he could just shake it off. He has a thing to shake it off. Oh no.
He used something he learned here called Owlbear Tenacity. And instead of dropping to 0, he drops to 1 hit point instead.
Yeah. Like orcish resistant. Yeah.
Just like orcish fortitude.
Relentless.
Yep.
Whatever. Yeah.
Shodan, Shinda, Swazos is up.
Okay.
So then, are you gonna get out?
I mean, if this
or are you gonna try to destroy the box?
Well, okay. I'm kind of thinking about like
you got 6 seconds. What are you doing?
I'm
attacking or running?
I am going to disengage.
Okay.
And then I am going to Okay, so are we worried?
What are you doing?
I'm worried. Ma'am, should I still take the box with me even though he's so fucked up?
This is not
The last
time
thing
for
you
a
heard was to
conversation.
check
What are
on.
you
The
doing?
last thing you heard was to go up and help Kadir.
Yeah, but should I still take the box with me, even though?
Just go! Just go!
Let's go!
I'm going.
All right, so you get outside.
Died for this. Died for what? Well, not for this quest.
And wait, you see when you get out there
The forbidden entry thing.
is going to be pandemonium. Well, I guess you can't quite see it yet because you're still in this little room here. All right, so that was 25 feet, and you are now out in the Owlbear Monastery.
And
I'm going to move him. Jodan's not blocking your way, so you can.
yeah. Okay. So
out.
then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this is where I'm at.
40, 40. That's 50 feet. Yep. So you just get outside the doors there, and you're 50 feet.
And I'm still holding the box, and I can't do anything with it. So I guess that's it for me.
Okay. And when you exit the stables here, like I know it doesn't quite show it on the map, but like it is pure pandemonium. Like there are students fighting students. You see there's owl bears there. They're fighting off some of the students. You see Kadir, Indres, and whatever the other one is, Shinda. They're duking it out. There's like fighting everywhere. This place has totally erupted in combat. All right. And Nyx.
I'll shake my dagger.
Nyx is worried about Kadir because the last thing that they hear is that they left him alone. But this dude also just like pulled out the sickest move of all time. So they absolutely don't want this mother trucker to get out. You know what? Yeah, I'm gonna double my movement, use my tabaxi thingy, feline reflexes thing, and I'm gonna go up. And yes, I'm going to be right next to the spider. I don't care. I want flanking. Oh, it's real slow. I'm gonna have to close the other window until we get out on the map because my computer is not liking that. So, okay.
Hopefully that helps.
Yes, my computer is very slow right now. I suddenly have spell slots.
What?
I suddenly have spell casting and pack magic.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
That doesn't make any sense.
Mode prepper. Oh, hang on. Combat standard. There we go. Holy shit. I was under preparation for some reason. I do not have any of that. That's weird. Okay. Well, I'm okay now. So I'm gonna try to hit. Oh wait, I should have put it advantage to roll once, right?
You did have advantage, I think. He didn't dodge. So you legit had advantage.
That
so
wasn't
you
there.
so you see the serpent sword heading right towards him. Like, you know, there's no way he's going to dodge this. And then just suddenly, like, he's not where he was. And that misses.
Fucking Lincoln, motherfucker. That's one.
And again, you've got him dead to rights. You know you're going to hit him. And he's just not there. That's 2.
I'm so pissed. I'm so pissed. Nyx knows that they shouldn't waste their strikes like this, but it's just like knows that they have him dead to rights and like not there, and it's just like just claws out, striking, absolutely wants blood. Oh gosh.
24.
Hit.
Okay, so your cat claw is coming in for the scratch, right? And just as it's about to hit, you see him just fast as lightning. You see his elbow come out and smash right into your claws. And not only does it not hit, he is going to. You feel the force of his strike hit your hand.
Ow.
Oh, stop it. It says he's unconscious and prone because he died.
Well, wasn't he paralyzed? Oh, well, he didn't even get a chance to strike. Oh, that's why I've had advantage without clicking advantage. It's because of...
Oh, yeah, because that was on there. That's why, yep.
Well, if he stood up, would it still roll to see whether he was paralyzed from the strike?
I don't... no, because it didn't hit. That block is just like shield, where it raises his AC to the point where it's not a hit. The other two were his legendary. He has legendary reactions. So instead of resistance, it's reactions, and he can choose for a hit not to.
Oh, I meant like what Valstra did.
He didn't do. Oh, it's the damage that didn't do. Okay, so he's got to re-roll that. There we go. All right. So you take 18 from that hit.
Damn it.
And at this, like, he looks, yeah. I mean, that
shit,
should have been, that should have been
advantage. Yep, so click it. So just roll at advantage or roll one more time.
You can roll one more just to see if you crit.
Nope.
But
both hit though.
Yep.
Yep.
And you can see him like his eyes start to widen a little bit, and you can see him trying to like just dodge past it, and just as he reaches, like, you feel your claws just catch on the skin of his neck as they go by. Roll your damage.
Missed?
Roll your damage.
Okay, can I roll can I roll stunning strike on it since I technically hit
if you want. I mean, roll the damage first. And then you can decide
damage.
whether or not you want to. And
well done. This is the deadliest thing you put down? Oh, wow.
Yeah, you catch the skin of his neck and you see him just grab at his neck, and you start to see blood just like coming out from under his hand, and his eyes are wide, and he like starts to like reach out towards you, and he just like, you see his eyes just start to close. No, you don't, because he doesn't actually have eyes. But like you see him as he like reaches towards you, he just kind of falls forward and hits the ground in front of you.
If I may interject long enough just to say that I am so mad that Swazos isn't in the room right now, because now he can't say, told you so.
Next.
Or Swazos.
Nyx just is also like, just kill the leader general of a different, like, still is like questioning morals right now, but is also like, fuck her. Like, just like pissed, and is I know I used all my actions, but if I could just put my arms, like, I know like there's a spider behind me, but like if I could just put my like hands on him, like that I'm going to be moving him next turn, that'd be great.
You can do that. All right. So outside, you see, Kader and Shindra and Indres are totally just, smacking each other around here at this point. Kader seems to be holding his own really well against the other two masters as well. And you've seen, I guess, Vazos and Bubble see him do things that it doesn't look like they're able to do. So he does definitely have a bit of a leg up on them. And the spider behind you, you just hear this, like, just grinding, nasty, just awful sounding, just piercing. And it's going after you, Nyx. It's going to try to bite you. Oh, well, it doesn't hit Swazos, but it does hit Nyx.
Look at those double 19s though, Jesus.
I know, right? All right, so I'm going to just remove those because you're too far away, and you're going to roll your damage. So you feel the fangs sink in.
Ooh.
Oh. Do I get venom? Yes, I do.
I'm not sure this matters. I think you're... Oh, you're not immune to poison yet?
I am.
What the hell?
Oh, I have to apply it every time. Shit, hang on. Purity
okay.
Isn't it purity of body, right?
I think so,
yeah. Immune to poison. I have to put the effect on myself.
Disease
Sorry.
poison. Okay. All right. So you did not take that damage. I'll take that off.
Thank you. So like the venom goes in and I'm like, ah, it like comes out of my back.
You're just like, you see the muscles start like, tensing and the venom just comes right back out the holes. Fuck that shit.
Sorry. Like Michael's face on that. Just like
All right. Anything Bubble wants to do other than watch Kader beat up on Indris and Shinda?
Take a poop and show that.
Bubbles eating his popcorn.
Mm-hmm.
ma'am.
Getting it just all over Jodan's chest and popcorn everywhere. So I was popcorn. Muted. I was muted when I said it earlier, but that was a really good spider sound, Nick.
Oh,
I like that. All right. Well, I don't like this spider attacking Nyx. And maybe I can actually hit this thing. Let's see. Stop targeting him. Stop that. What? All right.
Yeah, click your token first.
I thought I had. Well, there we go.
There we go.
I was trying to use the clear targets thing, and that didn't want to work for some reason.
Oh, that's weird.
Either.
So we're just going to move over to him.
Right.
I'm going to try to Blade Song.
Okay. So you do your thing, and you feel the magic start to enter. You feel the flow of magic as your Blade Song activates.
Fantastic.
And Zwazos, you didn't see him die, but at some point you felt the warmth of that box leave.
Oh. Okay.
So do I have any kind of indication that my own magic will work?
There's no feeling, like you didn't feel anything when it got turned on, but you did, like when you picked it up, you could feel the box was warm, and it's no longer warm.
Okay. Did the Sun Sword come back on?
No.
No.
I'm gonna
that takes an action to activate it. Remember, you have to activate it. So, is there anything you?
This is gonna be a booming blade.
Yeah, it's a hit.
Damage on. We'll do a regular attack. Oh. And that'll be it.
Okay. Master Indris is getting her ass whooped. Ark's taking a nap, so is Naruk. I'm going to leave his body there, not because he's going to come back, but just because I know there's something you want to do with him, and so I'm going to leave his body there. But he's dead. And Velastra. She looks down at his body, spits on it, and then runs over to attack this spider. Hiya! Punch its bulbous body. And again. Oh. She you see her fist hit part of the kite, and then she just fuck.
Should she not have had flanking advantage?
Oh, she should have. You're right. So I will roll another one. Oh, it's still missed. Okay. All right. Well, I'm gonna throw one more just to see if one of those was a crit. Nope. Okay. All right. She's good. Jodan is now starting to he's trying to hop his way out of the barn.
Isn't the rook right next to him? Could he just have like an arm or whatever?
The rook's just gonna come over and sit on him.
It could be Bark or the rook, but the rook seems like the type to just be like, and I'm done.
Yeah. Shinda's getting beat up, but she's getting a few shots in on Kader. And Zwazos, you are up.
Nick, I've lost the map.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay, cool. So then I am going. So the other, which one's Kader?
The one in front, the one closest to you.
Okay. So then,
Imagine if I could buy the stuff cheaper. That'd be hilarious.
I will try to use my bonus action to apply the Hexblade's curse to this non-tiefling lady here.
Okay. Go ahead and do that.
Okay. I got to target her. So control click. And then where are you? Hexblade's curse. Effect. Hex curse.
And you feel the magic flow out of you, and you feel the curse take effect.
I love it. And so now I don't have to worry about this dumbass box. I'm just going to drop it where it is.
Very good.
And then I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to bring the pain.
So you see the Eldritch Blast coming in towards her, and just as it's about to hit her, you see her bring her two arms together, and the blast just kind of hits her arms and deflects harmlessly.
Okay. I guess I will try a gets damage attack.
Yep. And then as she does that, you just kind of shift your angle and get another shot, and it just hits her right in the like collarbone-ish area.
It didn't give all the stuff. Am I not targeted?
Oh, whoops. You are, but you're targeted on the non-combat tracker token. That's why.
Ah. Okay. Oh.
Yeah, they've been bloodied by Kader.
Oh. I mean,
damn, maybe you didn't need our help.
I don't know. I'm gonna say. I mean, like, I'm guessing that there's nothing presenting itself as a higher priority target.
No, I mean there's students fighting students, and you see a couple owlbears that are just like slapping students around here and there. But it this certainly looks like they're the highest threats.
Boo.
Yeah, you hit with the last one. You just had to roll damage.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll roll my damage at least.
Yep.
I need my.
Sorry.
Oh, because
I didn't move. Yeah, so I'm just gonna grab that damage and apply it to her. All right. Yeah. So yeah. I mean, she's fully looking at Kader. She sees your first blast comes in, and she's able to block it. And then you shift your angle and you hit, and she takes it right in the chest, and it blasts her backwards, and she falls over on her back.
Nick, would you allow me to retcon my using my Hexblade's curse?
No.
I feel like I wouldn't have used it if I had known she was bloodied.
No.
Yes, sir.
But you do have a third Eldritch Blast.
I missed it already.
So you crit you hit with the first one, which she blocked. The second one is the one that hit that you rolled damage on. So it was the second one that took her out.
Oh,
you
so
rolled
you
rolled the third one, but you rolled attack instead of damage on that third one.
Got it. So then I will go ahead and roll a new attack roll. I don't know why that's advantaged. Oh, it's because I was. I guess I was.
Oh, it's because you were still targeting Shinda. Yeah.
Okay. But that's a miss anyway. So, man, I'm not used to such high AC creatures.
There we go. Okay.
I mean, I did only roll a 7, but okay.
No, that's not right. Oh, I see. Which one's no? Your hit on your Master Indris was the 27. That was a hit.
Oh, okay, cool.
It was the other one that was the 17.
Oh, cool. So I get the damage.
Yep. So that is a hit. All right, you do a little bit of damage. This one's not, Indris is not looking good at all.
Yeah.
All right. And we are back to Nyx. So you've got this spider who's not looking so hot. Well, no, I lied. Spider seems to be fairly okay. Not so.
Sorry, my headset, it does this every so often. It completely disconnects, and then it's like, what did you say? So like I have a whole thing going on in my head of how I'm going to do this, but switching from Faceless One over here is going to. I have to click off the Owlbear Monastery, but I will. Whenever we reshare that, we'll reshare that. But okay. I gotta. Because I can't, my computer is not doing very hot with this. But all right, so I don't. Okay. Okay, so I'm just going to attack the spider. That bounced all over the place, but it worked. Okay. Let's see if poison works on him. It. Let's see.
Get some.
Resisted. Got it. All right, so it doesn't work, but I will hit it again with the sword. Have to roll again to. Oop. Hello. Okay, there we go. All right, so I know this is wasted, but it'll work. There we go. Okay. And then, how damaged does it look? Not so. I'll do.
It seems like it's got a lot of fight left in it.
Yeah, I just wanted. That's a miss. It's hit. There we go. And then I will just for shits and grins. Just for shits and grins. Let's see. Oh, look at that con!
Pretty good.
Damn,
Wow.
that is
big old beastie.
Yeah, he is. All right. Well, just for shits and grins, I tried, and then like I did the key thing, and then just saw the ripple, and it like stopped. Like just. And it, like the ripple itself, not the monster, just the ripple stopped, and then like just faded.
The chitinous, you see the ripple across its chitinous armor.
Yeah, and that's all that happens. It's just the chitin just goes, but the spider is still like standing there, all spider-like. All right. Well, that didn't work. All right. I had like this whole monologue in my head of what I was going to do, and then I'm like, I can't have a villainous monologue till the end.
Right. Well, hopefully it won't take too much longer here. Let's wrap this up. All right. Kader's not happy. He's beaten up a little bit also. You know, he's a good guy, and he's gonna non-lethally try to beat up Indris here. Oh, good. All right. Yep. You see him just pretty much just a haymaker, right to the jaw. and Indus goes down. And you see him kind of, enough! The fight is over! Students, lay down your hands and feet. Stop the fighting! And Bubble and Zwazos and Vark and Naruk can all see the students are all kind of like, there's a little pause, at least, in the fighting. And now the monstrous spider. It's going to go after Velastra. Why not? Oh, wait, she's got a thing. She can block that, right? 5, 24. Not enough. All right.
Does that, is that a sentinel thing?
Oh, does the sentinel want to hit the spider?
Sentinel does want to hit the spider if the spider is attacking somebody else that isn't myself. So I think I'm just allowed to do. Oh, I can do this. Okay.
Yeah, that's it.
Oh, I'm getting like the lowest damage possible, and that's
You
not
blooded
poison.
him. All right. So wow, that is almost minimal damage. Look at that.
Yeah. Oh my.
And oh, that's a good thing she don't give a fuck about poison.
It's a good thing monks are like, no.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck about your poison.
Yep. Not gonna do shit. All right, what do we got? Bubble, ma'am. Kill this fucking thing.
Yeah, Ma'am's tired of this spider. I'm gonna use a 4th level slot to cast Spirit Shroud. I think I have to cast it at a 5th level to get more damage, though, unfortunately. So it will just be 1d8. And then we'll swing in with a Booming Blade attack. Am I still targeted? No. There we go. Advantage for flanking. Oh, thank goodness for flanking. Where's that?
Oh boy. Can he do it? Can she do it? Oh, it's gonna be
There it is.
33. Fuck. Just enough.
Maybe I didn't need the Spirit Shroud. Probably could have killed it with the second attack, but that's all right. Here we are.
All right. Yeah. So like, the viscera and like nasty shit just kind of splats out, like when you step on a spider, only on a much bigger scale.
And here said the fighting was done.
Smash. All right. So it has died. It is expired. I'm gonna go ahead and
It's a very appropriate blood spatter.
yes, that's new. That's just Fantasy Grounds. That's just kind of a new. They leave that behind for all these kills. I thought that was kind of cool.
I noticed that in the last fight. I like that.
Yeah.
I remember.
I'm gonna clear initiative.
I remember that we had it before, but it was like a special thing. But it was like always slowing everybody down, so we had to get rid of it. And now it's just a feature. That's so cool.
It's pretty awesome. So combat has come to a halt here. You have killed the Faceless One and his pet spider. Outside, the fighting seems to be stopping. Velastra is going to run outside as soon as the fight's done here in the basement, and she's going to do the same thing. She's going to call out to all the students, kind of get everyone to calm down. Go ahead.
Yep. So Nyx takes a breath and then scoops up the Faceless One and is going to trudge after Velastra.
Just a moment before Nyx goes up the stairs, Ma'am just kind of hand on their shoulder. You all right?
No. And they keep walking. And they keep walking.
Ma'am follows.
Everybody out.
No smile on their face. Absolutely serious when they say that.
I can totally still hear you guys, just so you know.
Okay. Did we get put on the other map?
Yep, I'm just about to
share it. Awesome.
Yep.
So I have like firemen's carry this dead weight corpse.
All right. Yeah, and you can see there's, as you come out, like, you can see Kader's kind of, holding himself up a little bit. You get the two other masters are on the ground. One of them is dead. The other one's unconscious. Jodan has stopped struggling underneath the weight of Naruk, who's just sitting on him. And, Velastra has come out, and you can tell that she's been kind of yelling at the students, and they're all kind of starting to gather around, kind of expecting some type of explanation for WTF is going on here.
Yes. So I'm going to walk out with his body. They're going to stand next to Kadir, and I'm going to take the body, and I'm just going to throw it onto the ground.
All right.
Just dun.
Ma'am kicks Jodan as she goes by.
After like some panting, and Nyx is going to straighten up and just take a look at Kadir and then Velastra, and it's just going to say, I am Midnight Forest of the Tabaxi Wild Tribe. I am one part of the founders of the folk band and a member. Our name has been slaughtered while we have not been able to defend it. Time does not work the same as I remember it. As far as I have been told, that this coward who works in the shadows says is that we have been left here while the material plane has been wrought asunder. If you actually want to do something with the skills that you have been taught, you will follow us to battle and bring peace again and order through the broken order of the giants. Who is actually going to stand with us?
And you see a lot of the students at this point are kind of looking at each other. They're looking around. Most of them, in the end, turn towards Velastra. And Velastra turns to you, kind of looks over at you and then looks around at the other students. The Owlbear Monastery has been sullied by the Zentarum. They have come here trying to twist your minds and steal your loyalties. Nyx was a student here many years ago. In some ways, she is the best student that has ever come out of this monastery. The monastery stands with Nyx. Those of you who wish to remain with the monastery, we stand with Nyx and the folk band. We will fight the giants. We will no longer hold ourselves here in the Feywild. If you wish to join us, you may join us. If you wish not to join us, leave this monastery and do it now. And you see a number of the students kind of look around, and you see a few of them like roll up their arms, and you see they have tattoos. And almost to a single one, you see them like start scratching at the tattoo, and blood starts coming off their arm as they dig at it. And they just start chanting, Nyx, 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 we will stand with you. We will fight the Zentarum. Let's fight the giants.
Oh my God.
Until everyone's cheering. And like, as you're standing there, one of the owl bears like comes up behind you and just kind of like bumps you.
Oh,
and it's the same one that you scritched on the way in.
Yes, I scritch, and if it lets me, I'll just swing myself up on like I used to do. and give it big old rubs. And just be like, we ride.
Awesome. Fantastic.
Oh
Yeah, so
my
you've
God.
got a group of monks here behind you.
I'm
You've
still
got
reeling
Kader and
from
Velastra behind you.
Yeah. If we can heal, if we can, I mean, I know one's dead, but if we can let one not die.
Yep. Indris. So Indris and Jodan are still alive.
Okay.
Shinda was killed by an Eldritch Blast.
We're gonna do non-lethal damage to them. Only lethal damage.
Details. The frenzy of battle. Sometimes it can't be helped.
Yeah, it can't be helped. Anyway, if we end on the high note, we run. That'd be great. Because it is.
Right, so we are at exactly 2:30. This is a good place to wrap it up. Next session, you can all head out immediately towards the passing, or you can try to figure out if there's a way for you to activate the teleportation circle.
I would love
you
to.
You can look around in the basement if you want to see if there's anything down there.
We should absolutely search his body and search the basement to see if there's like the key.
And Kiefer Mam's book is definitely something she wants to look for. Ways to use the teleportation circle. But also, he said time doesn't pass down there, right?
Well,
he did say that.
Time doesn't pass down there, yeah.
So potentially we might be able to get a rest in before we pop over. If we can, determine that to still be true.
Yeah. Well, he said that, while he was alive.
Like he was telling the truth, or at least that he believed it, but
right.
We don't know.
I
so
mean,
we'll pick up. Go ahead, Michael.
I was just gonna say we can, like, if we're worried that A, he's lying, or B, that like even if he wasn't lying, whatever's happening, that's my thought, is like maybe the time thing is, he's dead isn't happening. We could just have one of us go down there, wait 10 seconds and come back and say, how long have I been gone? It seems like a pretty easy thing to figure out.
Yep. Okay. All right. Yeah. And you can all, you've got at least a week to talk amongst yourselves and stuff to figure out what you all want to do. I'm going to call it here. We'll stop the recording.